It's Monday, Albuquerque. Welcome to the program. Big thank you to Quarter Celtic for having us out the first hour. Back live in the studio, I am Fred Slow. Aaron Burnett is with me. Aaron Burnett, how are you, brother?
Damn it.
that's
like,
how you start the show.
I was hitting my mute button and it wasn't muting.
That's the energy you bring.
Yeah, I'm not muting my mic. It's like Bush League here. Not like I've done this for 30 years.
Hey, you not muting your mic in Quarter Celtic the first hour? That made all this tracks. This all tracks.
You know what? I had nothing to do with Quarter Celtic. If I would have known that there were issues, I could have brought one thing from my house and solved all the problems.
You know, that's your problem.
What's that?
You're a problem solver.
I am a problem solver.
You got to be like me and just be passive.
No, I like to fix things.
Same. And I almost think that's why I'm left out of the loop on a lot of things.
Yeah.
That's why Biden's never called me.
He's never called me either.
Yeah, he would be like, "Hey, what do you think we should do here, Fred?" I'd be like, "Hold up."
I had this thing that I played on KOB the other day.
Yeah.
And it was the day after 420, and somebody had taken Biden talking on C-SPAN and just slowed it down, and he was talking about cannabis.
Love it.
It was amazing.
A lot of sports talk news today. Aaron Rodgers traded. We'll go into that at Link. The NBA we'll go into at Link. Stop by the Quarter Celtic today if you are out. The Sports Animal team is out. Grab Isotopes tickets from them. We got a grip of them. That's going to be a lot of fun.
I got to tell you, I'm a little bit disappointed we didn't get to eat because I wanted to sample the food.
The menu is so good.
I know. Dang it.
Didn't get a chance. Off day today for the Isotopes. Your boys are on until 7 o'clock. Van's not here.
Van is not here.
Van won't be here all week. I don't know what he wants to be public, but my understanding is he met a girl on a dating app, and now he's going away to another country to vacation, and he's more or less dead.
Van is not coming back.
Van is not coming back.
Is that what's going on? He's like, I'm going to go take this trip to Cancun for the weekend, and he's going to...
Why are you giving his exact specifics of the trip on air?
Oh, sorry.
Yes, that is exactly the plan,
Yeah.
Aaron Burnett.
He's going to... Yeah, okay.
And if he either actually dies and we never hear from him,
He's not going to die.
Fine. Or
it's not fine.
He's going to figuratively die and never come back.
Okay. I got you.
He'll become a cabana boy and be gone forever. He'll be banana. Banana.
There you go. Hey, there's breaking MMA news.
Oh, give it to me. Is it about Demetrius Johnson? Because I saw this.
No. Is that where DJ said that John Dodson was his toughest fight?
No, it's whenever the UFC said, hey, actually, DJ, we looked at a bunch of your fights. Turn out they all weren't professional fights. They're actually amateur fights, and you beat up nobodies, and we're changing your record. Do you see this?
I haven't seen this, but we're going to have to talk about this. So one of the biggest free agents out there, Nate Diaz.
Hold on. Demetrius Johnson cannot be the biggest free agent out there because he's itty-bitty.
Okay.
He's part of the itty-bitty team.
So we're talking about Nate Diaz, one of the biggest free agents out there besides
Demetrius Johnson. Itty-bitty.
Police issued an arrest warrant for him in New Orleans.
Oh, no.
Apparently, there was some kind of fight, and I actually saw the video for
a ruckus?
This. There was a ruckus.
A fisticuff?
There was a fisticuff. There was a lot of hoopla going down in the mean streets of New Orleans. And some guy wanted to fight Nate Diaz. So
That's the worst decision.
Nate Diaz backed up and he looked and he called the guy over like this. And
what is this? Describe this.
So a guy was like jawing at him. And so Nate Diaz puts his hands up like he does, like an old, like a 1920 style pugilist.
Yeah, like a boardwalk.
And then he matrixes the guy over. He calls him over. The guy comes over, throws a punch at Nate. Nate ducks, puts him in a headlock, chokes him out, drops him on the street, and walks off. It was amazing. I'll show you the video. You got to see the video.
I have a similar story, but it's all bedroom related.
Okay, we don't want to get into that.
Oh, okay.
It's wrong audience.
So he's going to the jail now.
He is probably going to go to the jail.
What is his name?
Nate Diaz.
All right. So I'm familiar with his work. I don't know a lot of mixed martial artists, not like Van Gogh, but like Van Damme. And he's one of the bad ones. He's a bad guy.
He is a heel. If he were in WW, whatever you watch, he would be the heel.
Okay, I watch professional wrestling.
So I've got a great Nate Diaz story. How much time do we have? We good?
We literally have all the time in the world. And if anyone tells me otherwise, we will have a conversation off air.
Okay. So
this is the Aaron Burnett Hour.
So I'm at a UFC event. I'm with my friend Doug. I have
What city?
Las Vegas.
Okay.
Sin City. We're at the Mandalay Bay. And the fight ends. I'm with my buddy, Doug.
Okay.
He's probably listening right now because he's a friend of the show.
D-O-U to the G.
D-O-U to the G. Fresh. And we're walking downstairs, and I'm walking with Rashad Evans
in the Venetian.
Mandalay Bay.
Got it.
We're walking downstairs. Rashad walks into security. We're about to go to the press
And
conference.
I've met him multiple times. He's very nice.
Nice guy.
Nice guy.
Yeah. And my friend Doug and I are standing there. We're talking to somebody, and Nate Diaz's brother, Nick Diaz, comes up.
Who is also a bad guy.
He is also a bad
Yeah.
guy. He came up, and he, for some reason, stopped and looked at me. And obviously, I know who he is.
Correct.
But he says, "Hey, have you seen my brother?" And I looked at Doug, and I looked at Nick, and I said, "Who's your brother?"
Good one. That's the
And
bit.
he just stared at me for a second, and then he just walked off.
Now, what if the New Orleans Police Department calls Nick Diaz right now and says, "Hey, have you seen your brother?"
He'll say, "Call that guy from the Mandalay Bay."
It's that guy.
Snitches get stitches, baby. I'm not narking anybody out.
Never ever.
No.
Although I will for money.
Oh yeah, you're that
Yeah,
guy.
I'm that guy.
Okay.
You know what I like?
What's that?
Money.
Money.
You know what I don't care about? Secrets.
Yep. Money and
It's
secrets.
Such a bad way to.
If you're like, "Hey, Fred, would you like to have one secret or would you like to have one money?" The answer is one money.
It depends on what the secret is.
I don't care.
Yeah, I know
I-
you don't.
I'm not a secrets guy.
Apparently, that's why everything is going to stay close to the vest with you. Good to know.
If you tell me a thing, don't expect me, a talk show radio host, to not tell that thing to others, either factually or like dramatically enhanced.
Okay.
There's a necessary embellishment
Yes, there is.
to all things.
Yes, there is.
If you ask me on air, I've been to so many Tyler Lovely comedy shows.
Hey, can everything be solved? I was talking to A. Marie this morning. We were
Okay.
texting back and forth.
She's very nice.
She is very nice. Can all ill things be forgiven by saying "my bad"?
Okay, this is an interesting one because there's a certain period of time. The answer is yes within a certain
But
period
it doesn't
of time.
matter the degree of what's going on. It just matters time.
So my bad. Now are we on like the spectrum of my bad? Like,
Okay,
you
so let me
going-
give you 3 examples.
Okay,
This is the way the conversation went via text today.
Okay.
We just, what we said before. "Hey, I'm sorry I lost your hedge trimmer.
Okay.
My bad."
You-
Within 3 days.
You have to say at the moment that you're apologizing.
Okay.
Now, if somebody calls you out on something, so Tyler is like, "Hey man, you're supposed to pick me up at the house so I could get to work," but he has to like call you, and it's after that point in time, my bad does not fix it. But if you call him ahead of time, you're like, "Hey, I can't make it. Something popped up. My bad." Then you're in the clear.
Okay, so then what if I'm driving
Okay.
and Tyler is in front of me and I rear end Tyler
Uh-huh.
and we get out of the car and he looks very upset and I look at him and say, "I'm so sorry for rear ending you. My
Yeah.
bad."
No.
It doesn't fix it?
So that one is oopsie.
That's oopsie?
Yeah, so that's
Okay.
didn't mean to rear end you. Oopsie.
Okay. Now, this is obviously not for me, but
Tyler, hold on. Tyler has one too.
What do you
No,
got,
I
Tyler?
I just feel like that's a different situation because if you rear-end me, I don't have insurance, so we do have a greater problem.
So we have a
At our
so
hand.
it's not my bad.
It's not a my
And he
bad.
notices you have the Lexus, and then everything is okay.
Precisely. That's-
My bad that you have a pin. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
if anybody rear ends me, my neck hurts so bad that there is no my bad.
He's gonna
That's
fall
where-
out. He's gonna pop an Alka-Seltzer in his mouth and start foaming
You
at
know
the
what I'm
mouth.
saying? Precisely.
You
There
walk
is
up
no
to-
my bad.
You walk up to the left-hand side of Tyler, and he's like, "I'm my bad. I can't turn my neck to the left."
I'll be like, just tell my lawyer my bad. That's what we'll do.
So you meet a nice lady.
Yes.
You guys start spending time together.
We're telling my story now.
You have intimate moments together.
Yes.
And then she calls you one day.
Yeah.
And she says, "I just got back from the doctor and he told me I have herpes." And you're like, "Oh, my bad. I should have told you." Does my bad fix that?
And
hope so.
That's an interesting one because why are you laying claim to giving it?
Well, I'm not saying it's me. I'm just this is a pretend situation.
Oh,
This
okay.
is we're just telling a story here
No,
and
so
asking the question.
You
I want to see how far my bad can get you to be forgiven.
in this specific, it's an Uno reverse. So if she calls you, you say, "Oh, you're bad."
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because that's not on you. You don't have to own that one. You're bad.
Yeah, you're bad. I don't have that. You're bad.
And if I do,
My bad for not knowing.
it's your bad. You gave that. It's on you.
I'm just wondering how far I can get in life with my
I
bad.
feel like you can get pretty far with it. Like, as someone that's been born and raised in a city full of my bads, like, I feel like the my bad is more powerful than certain amendments. You know what I mean? To the Constitution. Like, it's big. Like, that means that you're absolving stuff. I feel like.
I like that. And I think, you know what? I think you're spot on, dude.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
really think you're spot on in this. And I think that there are a myriad of situations in which my bad could be used and should be acceptable.
What was Amory apologizing for?
She wasn't we were just we were chatting about something, and we were actually chatting about a comedy show. And
she scheduled it opposite a concert, and she was like, "My bad."
My bad, yeah. Sorry. That's how my bad came up.
Okay, here we go. So allegedly, according to the internet, it also depends on sincerity.
Oh,
Because my bad is it's like a mea culpa, right? Like
Yeah.
you could have like a entire range of interpretation.
sure.
So I think if it's altruistic, then to any degree is it acceptable. And then I think, like, I'll give you an example.
Okay.
If Tyler Lovely, for instance, is like, hey, can I bum like a cigarette? And
Right.
I'm like, yeah, like, here you go, buddy. Oh, I only have one left. My bad. That is an actual my bad. Tyler's like, cool. Now, if I do to Tyler and Tyler's like, hey, can I bum a cigarette? And then I'm like, oh, my bad. I just have one. You never intended to give it to him in the first place.
That's true without checking.
That's true.
That makes sense.
And that's
I like
the
that.
difference.
Okay.
It's about the intent.
Okay.
You
Okay.
knew out the gate, and also recognizing the trend that Tyler asks for a cigarette every day,
Mhm.
that you're tired of bankrolling this.
Yes.
This is not the yard. It's not the prison yard. Yeah, but give me like an expression of regret. I'm in on my bad.
Okay. I like that. I think I'm just kind of curious how far I can take this thing, you know?
I would try to take it to legalese. I'd cross the bar with it.
I'm going to call my attorney about this and see what he says.
I know you pretty well. I know you have multiple attorneys, and I don't like whenever you say those sentences.
Why?
Why do you have so many attorneys?
I don't have so many. I have a couple.
So, all right, how far can you take a couple?
I have two. I have a tax attorney. I've got a general attorney. That's really just two.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know who needs an attorney?
Van? Oh,
505-246-0610, the Sports Animal text line. Text the program or join us on the live chat. Okay, there's a bunch of good ones from the live chat on my bad.
oh, let's see.
So join the boys, but also we need solid predictions on Van's impending death. Because I believe it'll be an embarrassing death. Something Stingray related.
He's going to get Irwined.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Is it? We can use that now, right? It's okay to say
It's been
Irwin?
long enough, yeah.
Okay.
Since Bendy grew up and is like a cool, like accomplished adult, I think it's all fine.
Okay.
Yeah. Who just meets a stranger on the dating app and goes to Cancun to live their best life? Van Nunley.
Okay. Hold on one second.
Yes.
Have you ever heard the story of the pot and the kettle?
Tell me.
Because I believe that you
That love is the answer.
are you a single man now?
I according to some, no, but according to many, yes.
Okay, so if you're a single man,
Manfred.
I think the odds, I mean, I'd have to call Vegas on this.
Yes.
But I think the odds are pretty good that you would do the exact same thing, depending on who is waiting for you. in
Aaron Burnett says
Cancun.
the odds are pretty good that I would do it again. Whenever we get back, more Aaron Rodgers talk. It's 2 Men On, 95.9 FM and AM 16. Aaron Rodgers is fleecing the league. The Sports Animal.
Rocky Mountain Roofing is invested in leading technology to detect roof leaks. A drone takes infrared photos to find hidden leaks and protect homes and businesses.
Call on Rocky Mountain, the most trusted name in roofing.
This report is sponsored by Rocky Mountain Roofing. And traffic right now, a lot of backups westbound on I-40. We're dealing with the crash at Rio Grande. It's affecting multiple left lanes. Stay to the right to get around it. But those slowdowns go all the way back to San Mateo now. Your best bet's going to be, if you can, just seek out an alternate route and avoid that area altogether. If not, be patient getting through there. It's also causing backups both directions of I-25 trying to exit onto westbound I-40. So just watch out for that if you can. Dealing with more and more congestion now. Paseo headed west this afternoon. Those are going to start at Jefferson. They'll last until Coors. Southbound on Coors at Montano. Things moving a bit slow there as well. I'm Michael Carlisle with KKOB Traffic every 10 minutes on the 7s.
This report is sponsored by eBay Motors. You do anything to keep your vehicle happy. Let's make sure it stays running smoothly. With eBay Guaranteed Fit, the right parts are just a click away. When you see the green check, you know that part will fit. Get the right parts at the right prices. ebaymotors.com. Let's ride. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress, proudly providing New Mexicans with quality furniture and service for over 87 years. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
This is Jim Rome with your Rome Report. Has anything ever backfired quickly, spectacularly, and predictably as Dylan Brooks going full villain Brooks, calling LeBron old and arrogantly announcing, I poke bears. It was never going to end well for villain Brooks. We all knew this, but man, did that ever blow up in his face in record time. And not only did the Lakers run them right out of the gym, Brooks got run right out of that game long before it was over. And of all things, with a package blast on LeBron. And then even worse than all of that, when it was all said and done, he tried to blame it all on the media and the fans for turning him into villain. From Dylan Brooks to villain Brooks to now victim Brooks.
Angie's List is now Angie, and we've heard a lot of theories about why.
I thought it was an eco move. Fewer words, less paper.
No, it was so you could say it faster.
No, it's to be more iconic.
Must be a tech thing. But those aren't quite right. It's because now you can compare upfront prices, book a service instantly, and even get your project handled from start to finish.
Sounds easy.
It is, and it makes us so much more than just a list. Get started at Angie.com. That's ANGI, or download the app today.
Ray Magliozzi here for eBay Motors. You're driving along and some nimrod cuts you off. You hit the horn. Jeez, it sounds like a goose in distress. Time to head over to eBay Motors. They have horns for every make and model, not to mention horn pads, steering wheels, wiring, and more. 122 million parts. You can even go for an upgrade. It looks like Mr. Cutoff Man needs a new seat cover. Try eBay Motors, pal. Get the right parts at the right prices. eBay Motors. Let's ride.
Is your stucco going ucko? You need to do like me and hire CertaPro painters. You will drive up to your home and that stucco will look brand new, and so will your home, and it will increase the value of your home. They're honest, they're clean, and they have attention to detail. Your home will look amazing. Each CertaPro painter's business is independently owned and operated. Schedule your free estimate at CertaPro.com. That's Certa with a C. For your home or business.
KG40BL Albuquerque is 95.9 FM, AM 610 KNML Albuquerque. The sports animal, proud to be a Cumulus media station.
Even if they're not that proud of us.
Now betting for the sports animal, your afternoon drive. Number 2, Menon, Van Nunley, and Fred Slow.
Welcome back to the program.
Van's not here.
Van's not here, so the rejoins are all up.
You know, I almost made like some new imaging just to play for you and I while we were here today. I should have done it.
We have an extra 5 minutes. We could do it right now.
I could. I can pull it off.
Yeah. What would it be? It would be something clever.
It'd be something fun. It'd be awesome.
The next one, because this one's obviously baseball, this intro. Now batting for the sports animal. It's number 22, whatever it is.
You know what we need to do?
What's that?
We need to go on Cameo and see if Bruce Buffer is on there. And we need to have Bruce Buffer do an intro for you guys.
I don't hate that.
It's a good idea.
When we interviewed Bruce Buffer, I have a cut of Bruce Buffer saying, you're listening to...
Time.
Yeah, we have that already.
Oh, do you really?
We got it at the Super Bowl.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I got a bunch of cool ones that we never use. I have like The Miz, like you're listening to Two Man On, and it's awesome. Like we have a bunch of them. We just don't use them for anything.
That's what I was saying. You need to start using those things, man.
know.
People love that stuff.
I know.
They're like, oh, that's my favorite wrestler.
Yeah.
That's my favorite NHL player.
And we have all that stuff.
Yeah.
It just sits in a file.
And nobody does anything.
No one does anything with it. But I went and got it. and a cool picture.
Nice.
Also, I've been in the game so long. Cool pictures don't mean the world to me anymore.
No.
They used to.
Yeah.
They used to. They don't anymore.
Just not now.
Just not now.
So I don't know if you heard this or not, but Aaron Rodgers
Been traded.
He's going to go be a JETS Jet.
Let me remind everyone about the Rock and Brew, the Rock and Drive. You can go to the Quarter Celtic right now, see the Sports Animal Sports team there hanging out on the patio, giving away Isotopes tickets. You turn in books, you get beers. That's basically the deal.
That's good.
Also, you can get gift certificates right now at 377 on the sweet deal. So if you go to the Sports Animal ABQ website, you can get $50 for $25. And then you can, Tyler, you can look like you have a budget when you go out to eat.
I like that.
Yeah, it'll be fun for you.
Baller on a budget.
I'm getting it straight for you. You ready? You're talking about the Aaron Rodgers trade?
Yep.
So here's what it is. First round pick swap this year.
Oh, it's a pick swap.
It's a swap.
Okay.
Okay. So Aaron Rodgers and a firstie goes to the Jets for a firstie, and it's an improvement for the Packers. Cool.
2 spots.
Yes, 2 spots.
15 to 13.
Correct.
Okay.
A high second round pick in 2023. I don't know how you predict that.
I don't know either.
So I believe that verbiage means if they have 2, it's the higher one.
Okay.
That's my understanding.
Okay.
A likely first round pick in 2024.
What do you mean likely?
Depending on performance and if he plays his second year.
65% of the snaps.
Ish. Yeah.
Okay.
Now, also, at worst, that's a second round pick. And the Jets take $60 million of that contract. They take it all.
Yeah. You know what the biggest news about all this is?
He was never going to play for Green Bay anyways, and this is a steal.
He's not going to be wearing number 12.
Oh, I saw.
Even though Joe Namath gave him the blessing.
Hold up.
He's going to go back to number 8, number he wore at Cal.
Alternative headline. Aaron Rodgers spits in the face of Joe Namath.
It's, you know what? You know what, Joe? I think I'm okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to go back to my roots.
Yeah.
I'm going to go back to number 8.
Here, he goes, hey, no offense, Joe Namath. You're not number 12. I'm number 12.
I'm number 12.
Joe will talk to anyone with a microphone.
He will.
Does he still drink like he used to?
I don't know, but
I love you.
I would assume so.
That was his thing.
Yeah.
You know how sometimes sports interviewers are pretty? You know how that's like a thing that TV tries to do?
Yeah.
That's why you and I are in radio?
Yes.
Correct.
That's why Joe Buck's on TV and Aaron Buck is here.
So handsome.
He is a handsome man.
He's so handsome. But he goes to him, he goes, I love you. Like, don't tell, like, they're talking to you because they have to. Stop it. That's like when me and Tyler go out to eat and he's like, I think the waitress really likes me. No, Tyler.
Oh, Tyler, let me see your face.
Yeah, let me
get
see,
over in the window.
Tyler,
Come on, let me see
put
that
a
mug.
smile on. Tyler.
I guess I
First
can.
of all, I'd like to explain that they're not waitresses at Sonic. Okay, they're not technically.
I think the car hub likes.
Oh, he's a handsome dude.
He's a
Look at
handsome
him.
dude.
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
He looks like an extra and Dazed and Confused.
There's nothing wrong with that. What is going on with this studio? Everything's falling apart. I'm just like low riding in the chair right now.
If you're tuned on to us on the live stream, Talk ABQ, that is talkabq.com, or find us on Facebook Live or the adjacent YouTube. You just saw Aaron Burnett fall out of his chair.
Yep.
It's been that day.
Wasn't very graceful either.
I just like to point out that he fell out of his chair after he saw me.
Put
that in the air real quick.
That was good.
The Jets get the best quarterback in Green Bay Packers history again.
Okay, so here's the question. Who was better? Now that they're both gone,
right?
Who was the better Packers quarterback?
Aaron Rodgers.
Was it Favre or Rodgers?
It's Rodgers.
Why?
Games changed. Like you're throwing tutties now to dudes that just catch professional tutties. So like the kid that went to Vegas, what was his name? The wide receiver. Super good.
Oh, he was on my fantasy team last year.
Super good. Why am I drawing a blank?
Devontae Adams.
Devontae Adams is a professional touchdown receiver.
Yes, he is.
Jordy Nelson is a punt returner who turned into a professional touchdown receiver.
That dude was a bad. You know what? Him, Randall Cobb, all bad men.
Studs.
Bad men.
Super studs.
Yep.
Brett Favre was throwing to Mark Chmura. There's a big difference there.
I remember that.
Yeah. Now, would he have had a shot with Sterling Sharp? Because those years that Sterling Sharp was there when he was going 1-2 with Jerry Rice for numbers, because that was the thing with Sterling Sharp. Sterling Sharp had numbers. But then you end up with guys like Antonio Freeman, who kind of had a better career than you thought he did, but he didn't. And Donald Driver. Donald Driver is the real standout
Donald
guy.
Driver.
He's
Yeah.
number one, I think, pass receiver of all time in Green Bay.
Let's see. Hold on.
And that was because of longevity, and he got to play between the two. And the game has changed. So the game that Brett Favre played in is not the game that Aaron Rodgers played in. Like, they were both football. They were both on a field of equal dimension with a ball, but they were very different games.
Sure. Let's see. What do we got here?
One Super Bowl apiece, multiple MVPs. That's cool. I'm into that.
All right. So from 1921 to 2023, this is the list.
Oh, hold up. That's a long list.
We're not going to go through the whole
Okay.
list. It's all we're going to go through like
102 years of lists.
Yeah. Donald Driver is number one.
Told you.
10,137 receiving yards. James Lofton.
I would have got that.
Sterling Sharp. His career got cut short, though.
Super short.
He had that whole heart thing.
Yeah.
If he would have been able to play, he probably would have been 12,000 yards.
It's hard to disagree with your logic.
Don Hudson next. Don't know who that is.
Would not have got that.
79-91. Jordy Nelson after that. Antonio Freeman is number 7. Greg Jennings is 8. Randall Cobb is 10.
And the best one to do it, Davis is not even on there.
Nope. Let's see. Hold on.
That's what I'm trying to say. And the list of Jets wide receivers, Devontae Adams, not Davis. I'm sorry. Devontae Adams, who's now in Las Vegas.
He's a Raider.
Yeah, he's not even on the list.
Do you think he's pissed?
No.
Do you think Adams is pissed that he's still with the Raiders and his quarterback, Derek Carr, that he played college with, is now a Saint?
I don't think that.
Why not? They had a pretty good chemistry. They started working it out towards the end
Are
of the
you
year.
familiar with money?
I am familiar with
All right, let me tell you a little bit about it.
Your whole deal is just money, 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 baby.
What other existence is there? I'm 38 years old. I'm in my prime earning years. This is the time. Get money.
Yeah.
It's the only thing that matters.
You're not. I don't know though, man. I didn't start making money until I was in my 40s.
Yeah, but think how much more money you would have now if you had.
Yeah, I don't know.
You would have money.
I probably would have money. I'd probably be like rich.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you worked as hard then as you do now,
that's true.
Because you didn't.
No, I did not.
You did other things.
Yeah,
I did Van Nunley-esque things.
I did radio.
And you're in year 30. I'm in year 20.
Yeah.
Like, we are similar.
Yeah.
But the 10-year head start you had was the years when radio paid.
It did.
And I am mad.
Hey, I know for a fact this guy next door.
Yeah.
I know he used one group against another group to renegotiate his contract.
This guy on the other side of the hall, you're talking about TJ Trout.
Yeah. And I heard it was a big dollar figure for a 2-year deal.
He's a stud. He's a stud.
For 2 years.
Isn't that crazy?
Nuts.
You just did the number to me with your hand off air.
I did.
And I hate that I know that now.
I guarantee you he's not making a fraction of that here. Because this company does not pay.
Well, it's not just this one.
Yeah.
It's the whole industry.
Yeah. Unless you get a mom and pop place, like a family owned radio station.
Like wherever Tucker Carlson ends up.
Yeah. Yes.
You guys are making me want to go to CNN right now.
Hey, they don't pay. CNN Plus died in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, CNN's not.
No, they don't pay. All those big ones, the 3-letter ones don't pay you.
You know who got paid?
CNN.
Oh, he's talking about TVI. He's talking about the community college.
Get my associate's degree. That's what I'm.
Oh, my bad. Yes, do that.
Who was the blonde girl from Fox that got sexually harassed and she's like a smoke show?
All of them?
Super, super hot. Kelly, Aaron, something.
Aaron Andrews.
Aaron, is that her name?
Where the guy recorded her through the keyhole in the hotel?
No. That's the ESPN lady. Anyway, I'll think of it. She got like $100 million to go to Good Morning America. They paid her $100 million. She got there and they're like, yeah, you're not that good. But she got to keep her $100 million. Can't remember who she is.
I'm trying to pull it up right now. Gretchen Carlson?
No.
Oh. I don't know who this is.
It doesn't matter. You know what matters?
Britt McHenry. Britt McHenry.
No, Tyler Lovely is going to go get his associate's degree and he's going to start stacking cash. He's going to start stacking paper, baby.
Get that associate's degree, transfer to a 4-year college, finish your degree, do it on your own rate or your own pace. It doesn't matter. You don't have to be a traditional learner. How old are you now?
25.
That's when I graduated college, 27.
Hey, and you know what, Tyler?
Okay.
New Mexico, we have free college now
with the opportunity scholarship.
The opportunity scholarship.
Right.
You don't. All you have to pay for is your books and your fees.
And do you even need your books? No. I'll show you how to download them.
I like that.
We'll set you up for success.
I'm gonna say, talk to us. We'll hook you up.
I'm gonna get that art history degree. I'm gonna go make some real dollars.
Are you
boys.
making fun? Because I actually have that.
No, but I am.
Do you really?
You are a history major.
My
though, right?
degree is historical studies.
That's funny. I didn't know you were an art history guy.
Yeah, so
All-
I'm gonna go finish my art history degree, and then I'm gonna come right back to radio.
All of Tyler's punchlines are actually just me. It's him repackaging me.
Hey, Tyler, you know I got a new comedy show starting up at my place on Wednesday.
Yeah, what are you doing at Founders?
May the
Trying to come
10th.
down? What's up?
So
No, it's not Founders. It's Inside Out now.
You going Inside Out?
I've already been told about this. A Marie is hit your boy up.
Oh,
I'll be there. I'm still there.
Hey,
I'm still there.
my bad.
No, not at all. We like it. We like it inside out, Mike.
Yeah, we do.
We do.
Can I host or open? What's up?
You can do. Yeah, you can go down there. Everybody's welcome. We only got 10 spots though. We're gonna tighten this thing up, man. We're gonna have an actual comedy show. We're gonna have 10 open mic people working out their stuff, and
And
then,
Inside Out?
and then we're going to have a headliner,
Hold up.
like
I
a
love that.
legit
No,
headliner.
I love that. That's
10
such a solid setup.
10 spots?
Yep.
Because me and Tyler could duo.
You only get 5 minutes.
Okay. That means I don't have to be funny for 2.5 minutes.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, so can I sign up twice? Two
Yeah.
slots, like one Fred and Ty.
You don't think we could do a Bert and Ernie routine? You don't think that would work?
We could Bart and Ernie.
I think we
I
could.
think we could actually.
She wants me to do it because I've been I've been talking to her about the material that I've been writing for the past few years.
Sure.
And she's like, you have to do this. And I
Who,
was
A.
like,
Marie?
yeah, I was like, I don't know.
She knows.
I know she knows, but I don't know.
If me and Tyler show up in Bert and Ernie outfits and we do an entire set based off Bert and Ernie and Sesame Street jokes, it would hit with an audience. I'm telling you.
Everybody knows who Bert and Ernie is.
That's what I'm saying.
He's gonna pull up and roast a snuffleupagus for 10 minutes.
Oh, that's so good. If you
so down. So down.
now, when you say roast, is like a pig roast where we're rotating him over a
It
fire.
could
on
be a
the gr-
literal roast. It could be a.
It's actually prop comedy too.
Yes. So you're a mix of like Gallagher and
Carrot Top.
Top
Yeah.
and somebody else.
Somebody who's super canceled. George Lopez.
Is he canceled now?
I believe he was supposed to be at New Mexico Highlands University last weekend, and he flaked out.
Well, that's
I think he thought the contract said Las Vegas, Nevada.
Is he really gonna be at Highlands? That's awesome.
That's what it was. It awesome. Didn't show up. Was it awesome for all those hotels that had to the 20 hotels in beautiful and historic Las Vegas, New Mexico, who had to refund all them dollars?
That's not it.
That's not okay.
It's not the business.
That's not it.
What about all those restaurants that scheduled extra staff?
See what he should have done. He should have gone to Inside Out. Where he
Yes.
would have gotten that stage time.
Yep.
We had 2,000 tickets sold.
He is not my guy.
Not my guy.
Not my guy. I think I'm gonna make a shirt that says that.
Not my guy.
Yeah. Because I have a lot of you're my guy.
I agree.
Tyler, just met him. He's my guy.
That's my guy.
If you make a shirt that says my guy and a shirt that says not my guy, I'm going to make a shirt that says I am guy.
You should make that. Because people from far away, they're gonna think it says something else.
Yes. Austin Reeves hits that big shot. I don't even know. I haven't done radio since this. He hits that big shot for the Lakers to go ahead. Now they got a chance to go ahead 3-1 in the series. And he's screaming at the top of his lungs for every microphone in the building to hear. He's screaming, I am he. Oh, that's so tough.
I am he.
Oh, I blew it. I am him. I totally blew it.
Okay,
He's
yeah,
screaming,
yeah.
I am him over and over at the top of his lungs. And I'm thinking, that's actually kind of a tough thing to yell.
Because I am him is tough.
I am
He's just up
him.
there saying I am he.
No, it wasn't that. I blew it.
It almost sounds like a biblical reference almost.
I am him.
Yeah. Like the parts of the Bible where God's like, I am.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, are you talking about Reeves 316? Yes.
Reeves 316.
Make that shirt.
I'm gonna step back.
That's not the one.
It's not the one. Yeah, and somebody already did that anyway.
Who? Stone Cold Steve Austin?
Stone Cold did.
He's so cool. Golden State won so big last night, but how big? We'll tell you whenever we get back. It was just 1 point, but it was 1 point more than the entire series because this thing would be over. We'll trample through it after this. 2 Men On 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
This message is brought to you by the New Mexico Department of Game and Fish. TJ Trout here, and are you up for the New Mexico Trout Challenge? Every angler that competes the challenge gets a Trout Challenge coin, bragging rights, and their name in the New Mexico Trout Challenge Hall of Fame. For more information, go to the New Mexico Department of Game and Fish website.
And traffic right now still dealing with that crash westbound on I-40 at Rio Grande. It is affecting multiple lanes, multiple left lanes. You're going to want to stay to the right to get around that, but slowdowns go all the way back to San Mateo. The best bet's going to be just to avoid it altogether if you can and seek out an alternate route. If not, be patient as you make your way through there. That crash also causing slowdowns both directions of I-25 trying to exit onto westbound I-40. So watch out. Elsewhere around town right now, slow down southbound on I-25 between Osuna and Montgomery. Congestion westbound Montano as you approach Coors. And Paseo headed west right now. A couple of different slow spots between Jefferson and Coors.
We're all moving a little faster now.
Trust the team that's going to keep up with you on KOAT Action 7 News.
We're proud to bring you coverage you can count on from across New Mexico.
Like a weather forecast that's certified most accurate and proven every day.
Start your day with more in the morning.
If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress, proudly providing New Mexicans with quality furniture and service for over 87 years. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
The Opening Drive with Jeff Symbieta and JJ Buck.
Terrence Mathis, former Lobo, and now he's going to the College Football Hall of Fame.
18-year-old teenager comes cross country, and then they help you grow into the man that you are today. And I will always, not only Lobo football and the University of New Mexico, but the city and its fans and its people and its culture and its food will be part of my story as long as I live.
Start your morning weekdays at 7 on 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
I'm going to let you in on my go-to, now not so secret way to get brand new furniture and mattresses at outlet prices. I'm talking savings up to 40% and get 60 whole months financing on top of that. We're talking living rooms from only $36 a month, bedrooms from $23 a month, and dining rooms from only $19 a month. American Home Furniture Outlet and Clearance Center at Comanche and I-25.
I'm attorney Kevin Rowe, here to tell you the biggest thing I've learned about insurance companies over the years, and it's really simple. They don't care about you. That's it. Insurance companies are publicly traded companies who have an obligation to their shareholders to deliver profits. They have teams of investigators, adjusters, and lawyers all working against you from the moment you call them, and they want to pay you as little as possible for your injuries. Hurt in a wreck? Call Lerner & Rowe today.
Lerner & Rowe can get you more. 454-4444.
Carlos Obri Espinosa is the managing attorney, 2711 Carlisle Boulevard, Northeast Albuquerque. Glenn Lerner is only licensed in Nevada.
What if I told you could get beer at a discount? Hey, hold, stop. Let me do the commercial first. Vultures. Beer Week is finally here. All this week, Cumulus Media is highlighting our local breweries, and today's featured brewer is 377 Brewery. Starting at 9 a.m., you can grab a $50 gift certificate to 377 Brewery for just $25. 377 Brewery was named for the flight wing at Kirtland Air Force Base, and they exist for beer lovers. You'll find real European-style craft brews, including the Schwartz beer that won 3rd place at the Denver International Beer Competition. 377 Brewery is a Yelp Reviews top-rated kitchen and voted the #1 bar in Albuquerque by TripAdvisor. Check out Sunday Brunch from 10 to 2 featuring a Bloody Mary and Mimosa bar, or book your event in their private party room. Check them out at the377brewery.com. And today only, visit our station website starting at 9 a.m. and grab a $50 gift certificate to 377 Brewery for just $25. It's a great opportunity to check out one of Albuquerque's top-rated craft brewers. So don't miss today's Beer Week deal from 377 Brewery.
Sponsored by Progressive Insurance. Make sure your family is well taken care of with life insurance. Protect your phones, laptops, and more with electronic device insurance. And cover your furry friends with pet health insurance.
Hey, it's A-Marie. Weekends are popping at 377 Brewery with comedy shows, live music, and amazing Sunday brunch from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. 377 Brewery on the northwest corner of Yale and Gibson is for anyone who loves good beer and fun. Look them up at 377brewery.com.
Gotta be kidding me, dude.
Jim Rowe.
Dude, don't make me block you. Don't be the first.
On 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
Back on the program. Best basketball game I saw in my entire life I saw last night as the Golden State Warriors tied this series against the Sacramento Kings 126-125 behind 58 combined points from the Splash Brothers. Heck of a game. I don't know if you boys saw any of it. Came down to the final one, and it was Golden State just fighting off the Kings, who outscored Golden State by 9 in the fourth quarter and had a shot that clanked right at the end, and the sigh heard around the world. The sigh heard around the world from Steph Curry.
So what's going on with the playoffs now? What's happening?
It's the best one ever.
Yeah.
Outside of the Boston Celtics, who I think are that much better than everyone that's trying to do it right now, and also I think the Lakers are going to go up 3-1 tonight. This is as good as it's been ever. Period. Because it was a nail-biter in Game 1 in Sacramento. Game 2 in Sacramento was obviously the Draymond Green story of all stories. Game 3 was everyone kind of felt that the Warriors were going to do that thing. They did that thing. And then this last one, ooh-wee. This was the one.
Yeah.
And we're over here like, hey, they're in the mix. The Warriors are in the mix. 2-2. Boys, it could be 3-1. This thing could be over. If that shot goes in, it's 3-1. This thing's over. Whoever wins the next one's going to win all this one. Where's the next one? In Sacramento.
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
I don't care.
Stop.
I don't.
You love West Coast basketball.
I don't.
You have to.
You know what I
Where it's
love?
Best.
I love Winning Time. I love the TV show that's on HBO about the Laker dynasty.
Yes.
With John C. Reilly.
That's because you don't know the poetic justice that is Harrison Barnes, who's been dreaming of this opportunity for the last 5-6 years to take a game winner at the expiring buzzer against the Golden State Warriors.
Tyler, am I wrong in just saying that? I mean,
No, I mean, not at all.
Boys.
I'm a football guy. I'm an MMA guy. I like hockey. I like to go see live baseball.
I feel like there is only so many years where you can watch a game where you know it's going to be Steph Curry putting in buckets.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's going to be the same.
Yeah.
It's going to be Malik. It's going to be Steph. It's going to be these two dudes.
So
That's-
good.
That's it.
Till the very end.
Yeah.
The final possession.
Don't care.
The clock expiring.
Don't care.
Going down.
I just outed myself.
A fairy tale ending for Harrison Barnes. Will he? Will he not? He doesn't. The heartbreak that surrounds it. There is no sun in Mudville.
Here's the thing. I know that a huge part of your audience
Yes.
loves NBA.
Oh, you're talking about everyone in the whole world? Yes.
Not everybody in the whole world.
Oh, ask China.
Okay. You know, let's go ask I don't know, who should we ask? Denmark. Let's see how Denmark feels about the NBA.
Same way they feel about tulips. They number one.
No, I don't think so. Okay, let me ask you this question.
Mm-hmm.
What channel can you watch an NBA game on?
TNT.
On what?
TNT.
What is that?
Are you messing with me right now? TBS. All the Turner ones.
So you have to buy cable.
Hold up. No.
In order to watch an NBA game?
Do you think I own cable?
Where do you get where do you watch football? Tyler, where do you watch football?
That's a YouTube situation.
Okay, so you're a YouTube guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where do you watch football? Oh, wait. Do you watch football?
Red Zone channel.
Red
You
Zone.
know, you already know.
Okay. But my point is, you can watch football.
Also, Aaron trying to out me for not watching enough football. 'Cause that's real.
You can watch football on network TV.
Sure.
If you have a
The NBA's on network TV. It's on ABC.
Yeah,
it's on ABC?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's on ABC.
All right.
But that's not the point. The point is, all right, why do you watch America's Got Talent?
Why?
Yeah.
Because that's I'm just a soft old man at this point. I like variety shows.
Yeah. The real reason, and I know this reason, you told me off the air, because you love when they fail. You love when they get the buzzer and they walk them off the stage like failed losers.
That's
And
why that's why I watched Jerry Springer back in the day in the 90s.
Uh-huh. And American Idol, when they get up there and they do so bad.
I don't watch American
And
Idol.
they hit them with the and they get, and it's their life's work to get there. This routine, this bit, this Bert and Ernie routine they put together, and they get rushed off the stage, and you just see it. You see it as their demons can't be exercised, and these poor, and you want to take the camera off the loser.
I did have breakfast with William Hung at the Radio City Music Awards once in Vegas.
Who's Billy Hung?
William Hung. He is one of the worst singers ever, but
She bang.
Yes, you remember. Good. He's a nice guy. Sat, had breakfast. The guy from Nickelback came, asked if he could join us, and I said, I don't think so.
The guy, Chad Kroger?
Yeah.
How did he remind you? Of what I really. The first Nickelback song is a banger.
Oh, yeah. What's it? Something
This
of,
is how you remind me.
No. There was one before that.
What? No.
Yeah. He's kind of a douchebag.
I'm not arguing that. I'm just saying at the time that Nickelback dropped their first banger, This Is How You Remind Me. I don't know the name of that song. I think
he did it because he never made it as a wise man, so he just had to become a singer. Sorry.
It's going to be that Monday.
It is that Monday. It's okay, though. You know, everything has been challenging up until now, but it's fun. We're having a good show here. Hey, I want to talk about this Demetrius Johnson. I need to hold on.
We'll get that one after the break because I got to wrap up my final thought on this one before the break.
Oh yeah, please do finish your basketball.
It's
stuff.
unfortunate to me that you don't like anxiety and you don't like stress and you don't like fairy tales, and you don't like storybook endings, and you don't like theater, because this game had all of those things. And if you were willing to open up your narrow scape of entertainment and bring in the poetry that is the National Basketball Association, the 20-year bottom of the barrel, dungeon looming, sex bunker stuck Sacramento Kings trying to escape out of the depths of despair and anguish to take on who? The top of Mount Olympus, basically God himself, Steph Curry, and the Golden State Warriors, and watch them battle in a battle of good versus evil, and it's tied up 2-2. Do you even love sports?
I mean, I'm okay with the Kings, because we have a tie to them here in New Mexico.
Kenny Thomas.
Not just Kenny Thomas.
All right, keep going.
There was a family here that owned the team.
The Maloofs?
Yeah.
Now, they're not the best guys.
But they own the team. Or they used to, or a part of it. I don't think they do anymore.
No, they sold it.
Yeah.
Once a king, always a king. That's a thing I read on a t-shirt once. Also, this weekend in beautiful and historic Las Vegas, New Mexico, I was having dinner at JC's Pizza, unpaid endorsement, and 2 people walked in wearing like Fruit of the Loom black hoodies, and one of them said in white vinyl letters King with a little king crown over it.
Yep.
The other one said Queen with a little queen tiara over it, and I got so upset for no reason.
Why?
They were not presenting as lordly.
Because they were hoodies.
Because they were hoodies. They were trash hoodies. And the sleeves had like the date of their wedding or something on it. Do you know what I'm talking about? And I'm like, what company makes this?
You're kind of being a little judgy right now. Those people they're probably just got hitched.
One would assume.
They were happy.
Honeymooning in beautiful and historic Las Vegas, New Mexico.
And you had to poop all over it.
I didn't say a word to them.
But you're doing it now.
Well, I was going to say something to him, but they kept yelling at all the kids that were enjoying the pizza parlor.
Look, I'm gonna have you know those two. That is a king and that is a queen. I see them in the EBT line all the time.
Demetrius Johnson cheated his way to success in the UFC. We'll tell you exactly what happened and what the UFC is doing about it. It's 2 Men On 95.9 FM and AM 610. We are live tomorrow from Fuego 505, the sports animal.
This report is sponsored by Taco Bell. OMG. Hot and crisp nacho fries are back at Taco Bell, but they won't be here forever. Yeah, hot and crisp fries covered in bold Mexican spices with a side of nacho cheese sauce are only here for a limited time at participating U.S. Taco Bell locations for a limited time only while supplies last.
And traffic right now, we're still dealing with that crash westbound on I-40 at Rio Grande. It is affecting multiple left lanes. Slowdowns go all the way back to San Mateo. If you can't, seek out an alternate route and avoid that area altogether. If not, be patient making your way through there. Also, crash cleanup northbound Coors at Alameda. Seeing some slowdowns there associated with that, so be careful. Elsewhere around town right now, westbound on Paseo Jefferson to Coors. Things moving slow there. Also, Montano headed west right now as you approach Coors, dealing with some slowdowns there. Southbound I-25 between Osuna and Montgomery. Got some congestion there as well.
This message is brought to you by the New Mexico Department of Game and Fish. TJ Trout here, and are you up for the New Mexico Trout Challenge? Every angler that competes the challenge gets a Trout Challenge coin, bragging rights, and their name in the New Mexico Trout Challenge Hall of Fame. For more information, go to the New Mexico Department of Game and Fish website.
If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress, proudly providing New Mexicans with quality furniture and service for over 87 years. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
I'm Erin Hawksworth, here to help you beat the books with BetQL. The BetQL model has one over circled for today. Chris Sale, not the pitcher he used to be, and Dean Kramer, his ERA north of 6. So BetQL has Red Sox Orioles over 8 as a 5-star best bet. I'm Erin Hawksworth. Bet smarter, beat the books. Download the BetQL app today.
Yes, we do have availability. Those dates for how many guests?
Andrea's Boutique Hotel is the destination to tie the knot.
Oh, you want the whole property?
She needs an assistant to catch the bookings bouquets.
249 guests, huh? Oh, and 3 dogs.
Indeed can help her hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. We instantly connect you with quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
It's Wrangler season out there. Warmer days, cooler nights, open roads, endless horizons. And you need to be ready in jeans made for the unpredictable. Wrangler, for the ride of life. Shop our newest styles today at Wrangler.com.
Try new Syntec high mileage full synthetic motor oil to help high mileage engines run better for longer. Only at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Indigo Mortgage is proud to have served veterans with honesty and integrity for the last 20 years. And in these last 20 years, veterans have trusted Indigo Mortgage for purchases or refinances utilizing their VA home loan benefits. Indigo Mortgage is known in the veteran community to offer some of the lowest rates and fees in New Mexico. Veterans refer veterans, and we take that very serious, as they are trusting us to make sure their fellow vets get the best rates and fees on the market. Veterans know they can trust Indigo Mortgage, and we set ourselves apart from the big national lenders who are interested in profits rather than serving our veterans. And if you're a veteran looking for any kind of home loan, make sure to shop your mortgage around and be sure to shop your trusted local mortgage company, Indigo Mortgage, serving veterans for the last 20 years. Reach us on the net at indigomortgage.net or by calling 836-5700. That's 836-5700. NMLS 231962 and 188348.
All personal injury law firms are not the same. We all claim to do the same things, but that's where the similarities between Lerner & Rowe and all other law firms end. Lerner & Rowe was recently named the second most influential law firm in the country, and we've collected billions of dollars for our injured clients, with over $1 billion in the last 5 years alone. If you want real results, call Lerner & Rowe today.
Lerner & Rowe can get you more. Call 544-4444.
Multi-state offices. Carlos Obri Espinosa is the managing attorney, 2711 Carlisle Boulevard, Northeast Albuquerque. Glenn Lerner is only licensed in Nevada.
What if I told you could get beer at a discount? Hey, hold, stop. Let me do the commercial first. Vultures. Beer Week is finally here. All this week, Cumulus Media is highlighting our local breweries, and today's featured brewer is 377 Brewery. Starting at 9 a.m., you can grab a $50 gift certificate to 377 Brewery for just $25. 377 Brewery was named for the flight wing at Kirtland Air Force Base, and they exist for beer lovers. You'll find real European-style craft brews, including the Schwartz beer that won 3rd place at the Denver International Beer Competition. 377 Brewery is a Yelp Reviews top-rated kitchen and voted the #1 bar in Albuquerque by TripAdvisor. Check out Sunday Brunch from 10 to 2 featuring a Bloody Mary and Mimosa bar, or book your event in their private party room. Check them out at the377brewery.com. And today only, visit our station website starting at 9 a.m. and grab a $50 gift certificate to 377 Brewery for just $25. It's a great opportunity to check out one of Albuquerque's top-rated craft brewers. So don't miss today's Beer Week deal from 377 Brewery.
Don't show up to work without a tape. Everyone will know. And they'll talk about you in the lunchroom over a ham sandwich. It's the opening drive with Jeff Symbieta and JJ Buck. Weekday mornings from 7 to 10 on 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
Welcome back to the program from the Sports Animal text line, 505-246-0610. Quote, why does Tyler not have insurance? Call me tomorrow. A phone number, our friend Robert, who apparently works at State Farm. So just get you that number as soon as we can, Tyler.
Give me a little quote.
Yeah. Help you out.
What other jobs do you have, Tyler?
Yeah, good question.
Work at a halfway home.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I have like a halfway bank account situation.
That's nice.
Do you work for EPC?
No, it's called La Posada.
La Posada?
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that a Mr. Whitener?
A Mr. White?
Whitener?
No.
Okay.
Alternative.
Also from the Sports Animal text line, I'm shocked the show is good today. Shocked. And this is the guy that hates Van so much and texts every single day, but how much he hates Van and every one of Van's takes is stupid and he hates them.
Okay, but what did that guy ever do for my insurance situation?
So there's a lot going on here on the text line. Thank you to those who utilize the text line. the sports animal. Text line 505-246-0610. All right, let's talk about this Demetrius Johnson thing. So
Yeah.
Demetrius Johnson is the number one dude in the world at flyweight. Is that correct?
Well,
Featherweight. What is this?
he's flyweight.
He's flyweight.
Yeah, it goes flyweight, bantamweight, featherweight.
Okay, so
he's
he's
125 pounds
like fighting or walking around.
fighting.
So walking around, he's 135.
He's probably like 140.
Okay, he little.
He's a small guy.
If he's listed at 5'3", he's 5 flat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
I interviewed him years ago before he had kind of got to the top, and the entire interview was about his love of video games.
He loves video games.
Loves video games. That's all we talked about.
A lot of UFC fighters do. Or I should just say a lot of mixed martial artists do.
Well, I think there's a competition aspect to it
Oh, yeah.
because video games aren't what they were when we were kids.
No. I still have my original Atari 2600 in my garage.
For what?
I don't know. Sentimental reasons.
Do you have a cathode ray tube television
that I can play it on?
Yeah.
I have the little antenna plugs where you could like hook the little thing up
Yes.
and screw it in there.
The little
No, I don't-
pitchforks. I know
have
exactly what you're talking
pitchforks. I
about.
don't have those anymore.
Tyler's over here like, what's a cathode ray tube? Tyler, do you know what that is?
No clue what that is.
It's so stupid. You're so young.
I have to Google so many things to understand what that is.
So Demetrius Johnson, who has the worst nickname in professional fighting, Mighty Mouse.
Yep.
Come on.
You know, I mean, if he's going to do that, he needs to come out to the Mighty Mouse thing. Like,
Here I come to save the day. I agree.
yeah.
Does he not do that?
Nope.
Stupid.
Dumb. I mean, the Korean Zombie, what does he walk out to? Zombie by the Cranberries. Makes sense. Yes.
Zombie,
Makes sense.
Walk
Walk out to the Mighty Mouse theme.
Is that it?
Yep.
Karaoke tonight at the press club if you want to go. Dude, super good at that.
Do you frequent the press club?
There's a couple places in town I hang out. I hang out at Howie's Sports Bar.
Yep.
Everyone knows that.
Yep.
I'm going to Howie's Sports Page if I'm going
My
out.
friend Kara works up there.
It's Howie's Sports Page?
Yeah.
I know exactly who you're talking about.
Yep.
I'm in love with her.
Okay.
She told me she wasn't interested.
She's very forward like that. She'll
Yeah.
do that.
She
She'll
said,
just drop that knowledge on you.
she said I was interested, and then I got to know you.
She has she had the cutest son ever. His name's Brooks.
Yeah.
Handsome little fella.
That's my grandpa's name,
Good kid.
Brooks.
Brooks, yep.
If I ever accidentally have a kid, I'll definitely go with that. So Demetrius Johnson professionally was 31-4. That's pretty good.
Yep.
That's pretty good.
He recently came out and said, excuse me, that John Dodson was the fight that he was always the most worried about.
Why did he say that?
Well, because the first time they fought, he dropped him like 5 times. John did.
Oh, like a bad cell phone call?
Yeah, he did. He folded him like a cheap suit 5 times. But he couldn't close the deal.
The UFC's made an adjustment to that career total and more on this past weekend because there was a ton of UFC this past weekend.
There was.
Kind of stopped like a little bit in the news cycle too. It's such a big deal out there.
Yep.
We'll break down the rest of this Demetrius Johnson story and we'll recap this past weekend's UFC match, fight, card.
Let's go with card.
Card. We're going hard on the card.
It has implications directly correlated to the 505.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to help you set up. I'm
All right.
setting it up for you.
Tyler, write this down. Cathode ray tube and correlated. These are things you're going to have to look up.
Okay, I'm gonna have you help me spell both of those things.
Tuning on live from the John Lopez Real Estate and Coldwell Banker Legacy Studio. We, of course, start our days at the YMCA of Central New Mexico. Lunch Boys is over at the 6-6 Diner. Get a burger and a milkshake you already know. Don't forget that Van got strong this past weekend at Evolve Strong. Did you guys see him host this thing? You seen it in the video? He hosted the Rise in the Phoenix competition. He tailored a tearaway suit that he ripped off mid-stage to show a pair of underoos that said Evolve Strong across the crotchal region.
We did something like that at a Ozfest once, and we stripped down and we had the Borat slings on.
It's very similar.
Except we were fat and out of shape and just like rolled with it.
And then did you immediately leave the country to Cancun after you did that?
He's taking the suit. We're at Fuego 505 tomorrow for the program. David Weesey Carl will be joining us on Wednesday. We are at the YMCA of Central New Mexico. We are very excited about that. On Thursday, we are at Red Door downtown. And on Friday, a very special end of the week episode. Joining me will be Jake Cassio. That's going to be a good one. We're going to have a lot of fun with that. It's Tune On, 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
OMG. Hot and crisp nacho fries are back at Taco Bell, but they won't be here forever. Yeah, hot and crisp fries covered in bold Mexican spices with a side of nacho cheese sauce are only here for a limited time at participating U.S. Taco Bell locations for a limited time only while supplies last. This report is sponsored by Taco Bell.
The traffic right now still dealing with a lot of slowdowns westbound on I-40. That earlier crash in Rio Grande, that has been cleared. But still seeing a whole lot of congestion going all the way back to Carlisle, so watch yourself there. Southbound on I-25 approaching the interchange, dealing with some slowdowns there as well. Also still seeing quite a bit of congestion westbound Montano between 4th Street and Coors. And Paseo headed west right now, Jefferson to the river. Things moving slow there as well. Clark's Pet Emporium has always been your furry pet's favorite stop. Clark's also has the largest selection of fish, reptiles, small animals, plus everything you need to get set up. New Mexico's own Clark's Pet Emporium on Lomas, west of San Mateo, Manaw at Juan Tabo, and at clarkspets.com. This report is sponsored by Clark's Pet Emporium. If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress, proudly providing New Mexicans with quality furniture and service for over 87 years. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
This is Maggie Gray with the CBS Sports Minute, sponsored by Wrangler. It's Wrangler season out there. Shop Wrangler.com for new denim styles. Dillon Brooks can't have it both ways. The brash Memphis Grizzlies guard talked tough last week, bragging about how he liked to get under his opponent's skin. But after he was ejected from the Grizzlies' Game 3 loss to the Lakers, he blamed the media for inventing his villain persona. The only person he has to blame is himself. I'm Maggie Gray.
Last year, you gave us books, and we gave you beer. You remember, you were younger and more handsome. The Sports Animal is doing it again with JPR Decorative Gravel and Blake's Lottaburger for the Rock and Brew Book Drive. Bring new or gently used children's books to participating breweries, and you'll receive $1 off each beer you buy that day. Breweries like Sidetrack Brewing, Quarter Celtic, Cactus Brewery, and more. Save $1 off a beer while fighting illiteracy in New Mexico. Get a full list of drop-off locations online now at sportsanimалabq.com.
During Spring Black Friday at the Home Depot, you can get Vigoro mulch at a new lower price of 3 bags for just $10. Planting a garden? Mulch helps soil retain moisture. Sprucing up your walkway? Mulch can help prevent weeds from creeping in. Potting some flowers for your porch? Liven up your planters with an accent of year-long color with red, brown, or black mulch. Hurry into the Home Depot to get Vigoro Premium Wood Mulch now, 3 bags for just $10. Offer valid in-store only, March 5th through May 17th. Color selection varies by store. Limit 60 bags per customer while supplies last.
It's Wrangler season out there. Warmer days, cooler nights, open roads, endless horizons. And you need to be ready in jeans made for the unpredictable. Wrangler, for the ride of life. Shop our newest styles today at Wrangler.com.
Get 15% off when you buy a set of BrakeBest Select or Import Direct brake pads and 2 rotors through April 25th at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
I have a house with white stucco, but you wouldn't know it's white because it looks grayish. I'm hiring CertaPro to get my white stucco back to white. They can paint any color stucco and beautify the exterior of your home. They go the extra mile. They are clean, friendly, and honest. Each CertaPro painter's business is independently owned and operated. Schedule your free estimate at CertaPro.com. That's Certa with a C. For your home or business, do like me and hire CertaPro.
Do you find yourself stuck in a timeshare? Get the real facts about the timeshare industry and your options for cancellation. Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group, has put together a free information guide that reveals the secrets the timeshare industry doesn't want you to know, including the 5 ways to get rid of your timeshare. Call now and get this timeshare cancellation guide absolutely free.
Call 800-485-6262. 800-485-6262. 800-485-6262.
Ray Magliozzi here for eBay Motors. So you ordered a new air filter for your car. You try to install it, but it doesn't fit. So you take a little bit off the sides. What, still doesn't fit? Well, you could try to sit on it. Or get it right the first time with eBay Guaranteed Fit. When you see the check, you know that part's going to fit. Air filters, brakes, headlights, over 122 million parts. Get the right parts at the right prices. eBay Motors, let's ride. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
What does it mean to be a good neighbor? It means rising up and being there for each other. For State Farm, it also means helping our customers because you are our neighbors. State Farm agent Art Sandoval wants you to know he's ready to help. To any State Farm customer facing financial burdens, call your State Farm agent. After all, now more than ever, being a good neighbor means everything. Art Sandoval, 338-0300. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
The king of sports talk.
I have not given myself enough credit lately.
The Jim Rome Show. Weekdays at 10 on 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
I mean, that's like the most hard back I've ever heard, Tyler.
I know, that's wild, right?
Welcome to the game.
Wicked.
Tyler takes one weekend off. Just forget the rejoin. That's your energy on today?
Okay, you meant to remove a stop and remove the rejoin.
Okay, you just couldn't have done anything a cappella for me?
I mean, I could get down. I could lay a little beat.
I bet you could spit it, dude.
Yeah, let's do it right
I believe
now.
that about you.
Do you guys
All
really
right.
want me to spit it?
Right.
Yeah.
The Sports Animal.
All right, this is all natural, right? Let's do it one more time.
All
It's all
right,
natural, right?
just try one more time. The Sports Animal.
You're so dumb.
It's all out of me.
You are spitting like no. Damn, that kid is good.
He got it.
Musician.
Welcome back to the program. Is this because I took the weekend off to broadcast sports? Is that why all this happened?
Probably.
I was at Las Vegas this weekend broadcasting New Mexico Highlands baseball and softball. Big senior day for the softball team. Had a lot of fun. And then I come back to the office, and all of a sudden, everyone forgot how to do their job except for me.
I didn't.
You showed up to build a house today? You got all your tools?
I do.
You got nails?
Got my headphones. Got my nails. Got my screws.
Yeah,
got everything.
Got 2x4s?
Yep.
Got your work boots?
Yep. Eye protection. Got it all.
PPE? You talking about PPE?
See, Buck's killing it.
We used to have a sales manager named Dirk Clausen.
Good, strong name.
And he had a glass eye.
Old DC?
And he got that from hitting a nail without wearing eye protection. Nail shut up.
Shut up.
You could never tell what you're. That thing sometimes it'd be looking like all the way. Like he'd be looking at you straight over here, and that glass eye would just be looking like at the wall
It's
over
a
there.
life of its own.
Yeah. Good guy though. Solid guy.
But whenever you guys were like in an argument, you're like, say, sorry, we don't see eye to eye.
I'd say, Dirk, I'm over here.
It's
Fix it. I'm over here. This way.
Demetrius Johnson, who forever up until today had a career record of 31-4-1, has officially had 7 of his career bouts changed to amateur status.
What?
Yes.
How is that even possible?
So he is no longer 31-4-1. He is 24-4-1 on the year. What?
How is that even possible? Explain this to me.
Why is he being reclassified? Is this what was this cat you said he was going to fight? John who?
Oh no, John Dotson. He fought John Dotson twice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is this John Dotson's PR team going after him? Like, what's the deal here?
Oh no. No, that's so far in the past. That's done.
All right. Is it John Jones's PR team? Like, I don't understand.
Not John Jones' team either. There's no way it could be. Different weight classes.
Well, it's got to be straight PR stuff, right? Like, what is the other reason to do this?
I don't know.
Is it, hey, you know what he's going to say? Oh, this is God testing me. Here I come. I'm bad again.
I don't know if that's I don't know if he's a God guy.
Well, I'm not saying God proper. I'm just saying like some rallying cry.
Oh, okay. I got
Yeah,
it.
they are out to get me.
They are out to get me.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I don't know him personally. I mean, I met him one time. I don't know him personally to be like his core set of beliefs or whatever approach. But a lot of these dudes find motivation and stuff that I wouldn't necessarily find motivational.
I was never a big DJ fan. Didn't like his personality. Didn't like the way he carried himself. I know a lot of these fighters. I mean, we were doing UFC stuff like, UFC 50. And yeah, some of these guys he's kind of never a big fan of this guy.
If you get paid to fight someone, I would identify that as a professional fight. Is there another definition to it that I don't understand?
No.
That's it, right?
That's it.
Amateur is when you're doing it as a hobby. Amateur is when you go and roll around in a mat on your own, and then you sign up to fight someone and no one hands you money.
So I'm an undefeated mixed martial artist.
What?
I'm 1-0
at
an amateur fight.
What is that?
It means I had one fight, I won.
What?
And I retired.
as an amateur.
Yeah.
Tyler's had one fight as an amateur then.
Okay.
Hole up. Like in a cage?
Yeah.
With an audience.
In front of 1,000 people.
You have a picture of you in like your skivvies?
I have the video.
What?
Yeah.
Hey, airdrop me that.
Oh, it's not. It's at the house.
I need. Oh, it's on VHS. It's like that.
No, it's not on VHS. It's on my. I've got a server at the
Is
house.
it on UHD, Ultra HD?
No.
Oh, okay.
This was in 19. When was it? No, it was 2000.
Is this
say 2005 maybe?
Do I need a non-regional DVD player? It's like
No, not at all. Not at all.
Tyler, you have no idea what any of these references are.
I'll send it to you.
I want to see this.
Want to know?
You're a bad dude.
Want to know? Decided I'm going to go out on top. It's never going to get any better.
That's why I only ever watched the first Star Wars.
Yeah, well, you're missing something then because the best Star Wars is The Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah, I watched that one. The first three. That's what I'm.
Oh, you watched the first three?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Because how can you make them better? You already made the best one.
You know, I'm not going to argue with that at all.
It's already been done.
I'm a Star Wars guy too.
Yeah. There's not another Zeppelin. There's already been Zeppelin.
Yeah. I don't know. Greta Van Fleet. You know who those guys are?
Yeah, I do know who that is. They're not. I mean, they're Zeppelin-esque. What do they know about Kashmir?
They sound just like Led Zeppelin.
Yeah, well, they're not. Duh. Everyone trying to be Zeppelin sounds just like Led Zeppelin.
We can agree to disagree on that.
All right, let's use a better one. Fetty Wap. Fetty Wap was the best ever.
I'm not down with the F dub.
What?
No.
1738.
No, I'm sorry. Can we go back to Led Zeppelin? You know what would have made Led Zeppelin better, actually?
What's
If you
that?
would've added Ewan McGregor. That's how you make it better.
You're talking about Star Wars now.
Yes.
You've mixed them together, and I like
You
this.
see what I'm saying?
I like what you're doing there.
Yeah, it's
Add
very
Ewan
smart.
McGregor
You got to
and
keep this guy
make it
around.
High definition. You got a better Led Zeppelin.
Got to keep him around, son. Can we bring him with us next year to Vegas?
Oh, he would not survive.
He wouldn't.
Hey, what would you do in Vegas, Tyler, if you were with us? And like, keep in mind, we're not your regular friends. We have money and connections.
Right.
Like, how would you survive that?
I would run Vegas.
You
give me 3 days, I am the king.
I'm going to call Tony Vega and see if he's available for us out there next
Something.
year when we go out there.
What we do is before we leave town, we go and get a bunch of those henna like tattoos so that you look more like Pete Davidson.
Yes.
Cut your hair right, whatever he's doing that current time.
Right.
Get you as great value Pete Davidson.
Hey, I've got a buddy, my buddy Chris Partain. He's a tattoo guy. He could just line him out in like stencils.
That's what I'm saying.
It'll look good.
I'm so down. As long as I don't bathe while I'm out there, I'm good.
Why
I'm
No,
good.
dude, that stuff will stay on you
Yeah,
for a
like
couple of
weeks,
days,
yeah.
2, 3, 4 days.
I'm with that.
I like this plan a lot. And what we do is we put an air tag in your pocket.
Oh,
So this is my
that's a
question.
great idea. Oh my gosh.
This is my question: does the Caesar's Palace, do they take New Mexico EBT?
Yes,
Like, is
They
it-
do.
Okay,
Yeah.
well then we're in business.
the
Yeah.
Continental 48 all take it.
Some of
we
the slot
are-
machines, you could probably slide it in there and maybe get a free play at like Sam's Town or something.
I don't hate that.
The Continental 48.
It's interesting to me because if you're telling me they're not official fights or Demetrius Johnson, what are you doing with that bag? Like, do you have to give that bag back? Like, you don't. Like, somebody paid him, and who is the UFC to change the rules on what is what?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure they can do that. I'm just saying. I don't think that can like officially happen.
It's on the stats. It's on the UFC stats.
I don't know how they do that.
Well, and so that's when it gets bigger, right? Because and you're gonna have to tell me what the name Khabib
Nurmagomedov.
half of the stuff he did before he got over here. How do you even regulate that stuff?
Well, that's that whole Russian thing, man. Those guys dance to the beat of their own drum, and it's probably BS anyway.
It's got to be right.
Yeah,
So that's got to be the same logic here, is what I'm saying.
probably. That's probably what
Yeah.
it is.
Hey, I got big and bad on this pro circuit in small town USA, and UFC's like, we don't count small town USA.
I had 75 professional fights in Bucksnort, Tennessee before I came here to Vegas, man.
Bucksnort goes hard.
They party hard. I know they do. They don't mess around, man.
This Polovich Blades fight, that was the one you thought it would be?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
100%.
It was crazy at the end. So the Blades dude, who I guess is more microphone than he is man, is that what it is now?
He's a tough guy. He's probably one of the better. I'm trying to think if there's anybody better than him. He's probably the best.
Polovich.
He's probably the best wrestler in the heavyweight division.
And why was he trying to stand up with old boy?
Sometimes people get crazy like that.
Hey,
they do.
That frog couldn't jump though.
No. There's no way he was going to last with him.
It was a barrage.
This is why this is important.
Also, Pavlovich over Blades, technical knockout.
Yeah, he won.
Knocked him down the ground and then hammer fisted him.
Yeah.
Hammer fisting to me makes my body do this. Go, oh.
Yeah. It's not fun to get hit with those. But this has implications for Albuquerque.
Keep going.
Because the heavyweight champion in the UFC right now is our very own John Bones Jones.
I mean, your very own.
Well, he's not really mine because he doesn't really like me because of the whole Joe and the deaf guy thing, but that's another story.
I don't know the story. Is this an on-air story or an off-air story?
Yeah, it could be an on-air story, but we don't have time for it now. let me keep prognosticating.
Oh, we don't have time for the best story. Okay,
it's a good story. So John Jones is saying that he's going to be fighting Stipe Miocic next, and they want to do it in New York. John is kind of hinting around that might be his last fight. But here's the thing. He's going to have an asterisk next to his name regardless, because he never fought Francis Ngannou. He left the UFC, but that's just the way the game works. But this Pavlovich, whatever his name is, he could give him fits too. Strong guy, tough guy. I don't know what's going to happen.
Well, can he beat up John Jones? Because this Blades dude, he's made a career out of getting knocked out right before getting a shot. His thing is he gets right up to the point, and then he gets knocked out.
Yep, and he does. That belt is elusive to him. Not even the belt.
So he don't get to fight for it.
The title shot is elusive to him.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He's going to go his whole career and always have been a number 3 guy.
He's going to be Dan Marino. He's going to be like a really good dude, have a really good record, and never close the deal.
He'll what's the best way to say this without, I want to make a little joke, but I don't want to be insensitive. Blades, he'll never be in the mix.
No.
Curtis, not in the mix. Blades.
Yeah, he won't. 100%. You're 100% right.
Because this dude, this Sergey Pavlovich, am I doing it right?
Let me pull it up.
Pavlovich, Pavlovich, Pavlovich. I don't know who this dude is. This is not a bad dude. This is a big dude. I'm not saying it's not a big dude.
Well, he's the number 3 ranked heavyweight in the world.
Cool.
I think in Blades was number 4.
But dudes aren't striving like that in the heavyweight division anymore. You remember when John Jones just woke up one day and was like, "Oh, let me look at that. Oh, I can beat all of that."
You know, you've seen that a couple of times with people. Like, you've seen people step up. Like George St. Pierre did it after he retired. Well, he didn't really retire. He just left.
Yeah.
And he was a 170-pound champion, abandoned his title, and he was hanging out. It was like 3, 4, 5 years later. He's watching something. And he says, "You know what? Bisping just won the 185-pound title. I'm pretty sure I can beat him."
Yeah.
And so he goes back, gets the title, beats him, and then bails. John could do the same. John's doing the same thing. Randy Couture did it. Randy Couture did it way back with Tim Sylvia.
It's never been the baddest division by any means.
Well, for a while, it was the worst division in the UFC.
Oh, I agree.
Yeah.
Oh, let me use different terminology. I meant bad like good.
Okay.
Yeah, it has never been the spotlight one.
No.
And it's not going to be.
If Francis Ngannou would have stayed there, it would have been. Some of the highlight reel knockouts that he had.
Okay.
When he knocked out Alistair Overeem, I thought his head was going to come off his body.
Well, and
that was brutal.
I'll agree with you all day that the heavyweight in UFC is the best division for dudes that just want to bang.
Yeah.
Like, and that's what you're talking about, Blades and how he can wrestle.
Mm-hmm.
He's trying to stand up and bang in the worst division to bang in.
Yeah.
You're going to lose every time.
Yeah.
Lose to dudes I never heard of so they can get beat up by dudes I have heard of that I don't like. John Jones.
Why don't you like John?
You got time for all that?
You have an issue with John?
You know what I like?
What's that?
Other people in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's okay. I don't think there's anything else really interesting to happen on that fight card.
You don't think it came out big like that?
Muhammad Usman won.
A lot of people were excited about that.
Well, he's Kamaru Usman's younger brother, but he's a heavyweight, and he just won the Ultimate Fighter, the last season of the Ultimate Fighter. I don't see him going doing a ton, though. I don't.
Those TV guys never do a ton.
No, they do. His brother won. Kamaru Usman won the. What was it? The Ultimate Fighter. It was it Black Zillions versus American Top Team or something like that? They had this weird camp versus camp Ultimate Fighter years ago, and Kamaru Usman won that.
I'm a big American Top Team guy.
And my friend, my buddy, Yair Rodriguez, he won the Ultimate Fighter Latin America, and he's going to fight Alexander Volkanovski now for the featherweight title. He's got the interim title.
Have you ever met Dan Lambert from America Top Team?
I've never met Dan. I've been in the same room with him, but I've never met him.
He seems sweet.
I don't know.
He did a bunch of pro wrestling stuff. He's hilarious.
Did he?
He's hilarious.
Yeah, you know who's not hilarious?
John Jones.
Well, he can be hilarious. Brock Lesnar.
No, he's never told a joke in his life.
He's not funny.
No.
He doesn't like funny.
Yeah, because he feels like he's the butt of jokes.
It's not even he's the butt of jokes. He's just, that's his personality.
Yeah.
Like when he's not in the wrestling ring.
Correct.
That's the way he acts. He's not a fun dude.
We could do 3 hours of this program on code switching. I mean, that's a real thing you and I are familiar with.
Yes, we are. Yeah. Not a fun guy.
The NFLPA is making the biggest deal out of the biggest deal. And it has nothing to do with Aaron Rodgers. We'll tell you about it when we get back. 2 Men On, 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal.
This report is brought to you by Malloy Los Lunas.
When we say Malloy Ford is built Ford proud, we mean it. We're proud of the vehicles we sell. We're proud of our team, and we're proud to serve New Mexico. When you think Ford, think Malloy Ford. MalloyFord.com.
The traffic right now, we're still dealing with a lot of congestion westbound on I-40. That's going to start around Carlisle, and it'll last until 4s. Headed west on Paseo this afternoon, 2nd Street to the river. Still got some slowdowns there. North of town, I-25 between Albuquerque and Santa Fe, moving up to speed in both directions. South of the city between Albuquerque and Los Lunas, no problems in either direction there.
This report brought to you by Sandia Area Federal Credit Union.
Turn your home's value into cash you can use for, well, anything. Pay off debts or improve your home. Apply at sandia.org today. An equal housing lender.
If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress, proudly providing New Mexicans with quality furniture and service for over 87 years. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
Whether you own a local business or a global one, you know that these days, generating growth is a challenge. By teaming with Bank of America, you'll not just stay ahead of the curve, you'll move it. With access to experts, award-winning insights, and business solutions so powerful, you'll make every move matter, locally and globally. Visit bankofamerica.com/banking for business to learn more. What would you like the power to do? Copyright 2023 Bank of America, N.A.
One Mississippi, two Mississippi.
Keep counting at those stop signs, Alex. Full stop and doesn't go until she counts to 5, McSweeney. Because you are a safe driver. And like most drivers who sign up for Snapshot from Progressive, which customizes your rate for how and how much you drive, you could earn a discount for your good driving. So don't turn into an Alex rolling stop and goes whenever she wants, McSweeney. Because once an Alex full stop and doesn't go until she counts to 5, McSweeney, always an Alex full stop. Well, you know the rest. Sign up for Snapshot today.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Snapshot not available in all states or from all agents.
The Unforgettable Golf Classic is back. Thanks to RBC Wealth Management, you can enjoy a great day of golf while raising funds and awareness for the Alzheimer's Association. 18 holes at Tanawan Country Club. Free breakfast, lunch, cart rental, goodie bag, and more. You get all this, and you'll be helping families in New Mexico facing Alzheimer's disease. Reserve your foursome now. 505-404-9851. That's
What if I told you that was my ringtone for a minute?
851. The Unforgettable Golf Classic is back May 8th at Tanawan Country Club.
Ladies, fall in.
What's up, Coach?
You can't play soccer in sweatpants and dresses.
Don't you think we know that? If we had real team uniforms, we wouldn't embarrass you like this.
Point taken. I'll make a call.
Time for real team uniforms and professional office.
2015.
Great designs, years of
16,
and over 300,000 products.
Coach, these new uniforms are awesome!
Right? Told you I'd take care of it.
Graphic Connection.
KNML AM Albuquerque is the sports animal. Proud to be a Cumulus media station. Even if they're not that proud of us.
Now betting for the sports animal, your afternoon drive.
The clock's all messed up, Tyler. Fix the clock. This is what Aaron Rodgers gets traded. Everything goes hell in a handbasket.
I feel like this is because of Aaron Rodgers.
This is Aaron Rodgers' fault.
This is I blame either Aaron Rodgers or I blame Gervonta Davis. It's one of the two.
It's one of the two.
There's witchcraft
Blame them
going
both.
on. Yeah, it's both.
Go down to the Quarter Celtic, make a donation at the Quarter Celtic of a book. We'll give you some beer. Also, today's sweet deal is 377 Brewery. Get $50 for $25. I don't even know if any of you are still available. Go to sportsanimалabq.com. Get that. You mess with 377, it's good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's good. Sports Animal team is down at Quarter Celtic. You can go see them. They're giving away Ice Tubs tickets, doing a bunch of stuff. So the NFLPA, Tyler.
Let's talk it.
That's the NFL Players Association. Yeah. They said, get rid of all these fake surfaces. We want to play on grass. Get rid of all artificial turf, AstroTurf, sports turf, Nerf turf, other turfs. And we want to play on grass only. We're getting hurt. We're blowing knees. You're blowing careers. Everything is ruined. And the NFL says, well, there's no simple answers to this situation.
Don't people get hurt on grass too?
Yes, people get hurt on grass too.
What's the problem?
Reggie Bush got paid one time. That's the problem.
Yeah.
One guy got a lawsuit through. And the NFL is like, there's no simple answers. I mean, there's no affordable answers. That's what they mean.
They have enough money to put grass on those fields.
Oh, are you kidding me? They have more than enough money. Name someone with money. The NFL has
So
more.
what about the domes where they don't have retractable tops?
Grow it outside. Bring it inside. I don't care. Sew it together.
I guess they could.
I mean, how's that not an option? That's what
I think
Arizona does that.
They do something like that in Vegas too.
Yeah, they all do this.
Yeah.
They all can figure it out. Hey, you know how it can be done? I've seen it done. That's how I know it can be done.
Okay.
You know what? It's easy to do what everyone else is doing.
You're right.
Do that thing. Do what everyone else is doing. And if the NFLPA is like, every time a guy has a stub toe, and obviously I'm being like playful in that.
You're being facetious.
Thank you. Well, we're going to sue.
Spell that for you.
You need to spell that one, Tyler. Facetious.
Or you could just say a sea fish.
Yeah, sea fish.
You're being a sea fish.
Yeah.
I kind of want to hear you guys spell that one, though.
Ooh.
Oh, shoot. You have spelling me?
F-A, F-C or F-A-H. Fa. So fa.
Not fussy.
So fa, a deer, a female.
Here you go. I'm going to help you out. You ready? Hey, Siri, spell facetious.
Ooh.
Facetious. F-A-C-E-T-I-O-U-S.
I wouldn't have got that.
I would have got it wrong.
I would not have got that.
I wouldn't have got the T.
That would take me weeks.
There was a T?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even hear that on the playback. Hey, without Siri, when I went to Cancun, I never would have made it.
You know, when I went to France with Siri and my Google Translate, I was able to do everything. Everything. It was
Same.
amazing. I could take that thing and just like hold my phone up to a menu and it would tell me what it was in American.
Same. Did I tell you about an RC car at a Radio Shack in Cancun? Did I tell you this story?
No.
First of all, there's still Radio Shacks in Cancun.
Love that.
I did, and I went to like RadioShack.com, which does not exist. So this is obviously just some very imitation store of a Radio Shack. And I bought a remote control car to drive around on the beach because I thought it would be fun. And they were like 2,000 pesos. And I was like, oh, that's like $1 million.
It was like $5.
It was so cheap.
It was like $6.
I think it was like $40. It was like nothing. And I'm like, cool. Now I have a radio controlled car that I could drive around on the beach.
My parents never bought me a remote control.
Oh, you're missing out, dude. They're so cool.
I never had a remote control car when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I always wanted a pair of Vans because all my friends had Vans, like checkerboard Vans.
The shoot, yeah.
Like Jeff Spicoli wore in Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Never got those. Thankfully, they never bought me a pair of parachute pants because those were in for a minute, and I wanted a pair of those, and they didn't get them for me.
I had Jinkos.
Yeah, oh, you had the Jinkos? Did you really?
Jinkos. Tyler, what was the cool shoe when you were coming up?
The cool shoe?
What was the one? Oh, yours was the Adidas whatever's.
Shelto?
I was wearing whatever Payless was rocking.
He's wearing Bobos. You call them
That's the
Bobos.
thing, is that, like, my parents, they bought me one of those remote control cars, but it got remote control repoed.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's not good.
That's what happened, man. Yeah, I don't know. The cool shoes back then were Chucks, man.
Chucks. I still wear Chucks. I wear them probably every other day.
I think
Oh.
Chucks will never be uncool.
I wore a pair to prom, and I got them embroidered on the side.
I wore Chuck Taylors to my wedding.
Yeah, similar, same energy.
I really did.
I'm hosting a gala this weekend at New Mexico Highlands University for the athletes. I'm like the master of ceremony, and I'm like getting my suit dry cleaned today or whatever. And I had a moment where I was like, my purple ones don't match my blue suit, and then I said, number one, why do I own purple ones? Like, that is stupid. I'm a 38-year-old man. And then I was like, doesn't matter if they match. I'm wearing purple ones. This is my approach to hosting formal events now, is what Jordans can I wear?
I probably need to confess something on the air.
Is it about my felt purple ones?
I don't have any ones.
Why?
I just don't.
They're cool.
I know.
You don't even have the mids?
I don't have the mids.
Oh, I don't. Hey, here's the thing. I don't hate mids. I know they get a lot of hate. I don't hate mids.
I love mids.
Love mids. Yeah.
It's
I'm
like
here for 'em.
it's like the Chukka. It's like the Chukka boot for Vans.
Okay.
Vans has the Chukka, which is like a mid.
I agree.
Yeah.
What
I'll probably rock a pair of mids. I'm just trying to figure out the first pair that I buy. I want to make sure they're just baller as F.
Yeah.
Before I buy them.
Yeah.
Because when people look at them and be like, don't even get near my shoe. If you look at it, you're going to scuff it.
I have some black on gray ones like that are suede, and like I could wear them to like a funeral if I wanted. Like, they look super cool.
Yeah.
And like, but if someone were to step on them because I'm a reasonable adult, I'd say my bad.
My bad. Yeah.
My bad.
I like how you brought that back. That's good.
I'm good at this
Good
job.
callback.
You
That
are.
was a good callback.
That was good.
Also, the listener base, which tunes in like for 15 minutes at a time, like all the friends of the show are like, "What do you mean, my bad?" It's a whole segment earlier.
Okay, so
A segment of the program.
you want to rehash that?
We could redo Aaron Rodgers every 30 minutes on this show, and people would love it.
Well, because here's the thing: people listen in 15-minute increments.
true.
That's how they measure everything.
It's a rotating audience.
So you're supposed to,
Yeah.
you know,
If it bleeds,
rinse, wash, and repeat.
that's not the show because people grab us in podcast form.
That's true.
Yeah,
We did the same thing, Dex and I.
yeah, we're a long listen.
We interviewed Joe Rogan once,
Yeah, sorry
48 minutes.
to hear that.
What do you mean? Sorry to hear that.
I mean,
You ever interviewed him,
of course not.
dude? He is the best interview ever.
Okay,
Ever.
Yeah, if you're talking about ayahuasca and deer hunting and weed,
You can talk to that guy about anything.
I don't know
Those
anything.
are
Literally
all the
anything.
things. Those are all the things. That's everything.
Yeah. Everything. You can talk to him about anything. Comedy. He's probably, honest to God, I mean, before everybody knew that Joe Rogan was a comedian, he was probably in my top 3 comedians. He's so funny.
I didn't know he was a comedian.
Yeah. You want to, he's got a bit.
I've never heard him tell a joke.
He's got a bit about Anna Nicole Smith.
Okay,
Just Google that and pull that up and listen to that when you're driving home.
is it appropriate for the radio?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
110%. No way.
Nope.
Tyler, have you heard that bit?
Oh yeah. I've heard a ton of Rogan. He's got a really good album called Rocky Mountain High.
Yeah.
Good one.
He's got another bit called Pumping Iron.
Oh, hold on. Anna Nicole Smith, like the widow of John Howard Marshall.
Yeah. J.R. Marshall.
I mean, he was a stand-up guy. Oh, I didn't know she passed away.
She died years ago.
Oh, this is sad. Oh, R.I.P. to Anna Nicole Smith.
Yeah, she died so long ago. Come on, man.
Well, how would I have known that?
I don't know. You turn the news on every now and then.
I mean, yeah, in 2007, turn the news on.
Yeah.
You know what I was doing in 2007?
Rest in peace, Anna Nicole.
Oh, no, overdose. Oh, man.
You think?
No, I didn't know anything about this.
Dude, Aaron Carter.
I was just going to talk about how the NFL wants to play on grass and not AstroTurf, and now I'm all sad.
Aaron Carter, he died of drowning. Just like Whitney Houston.
So I've heard this. I know exactly what you're talking about right now.
Mm-hmm. Take a bunch of pills. You fall asleep in a tub.
Right.
Next thing you know, you wake up dead.
And then it's classified as a drowning, and it has something to do with
Classified as a drowning. It's not classified as an accidental overdose.
Right. It has something to do with like insurance money or something, right?
Something, yeah.
I don't like that.
No.
I also don't like playing on AstroTurf.
I don't either.
Those
Get
little the little flaky things.
Yeah.
Oh.
They have the black stuff in there.
Yeah, the little black flaky things.
Yeah.
Like the ground up tire, the carcinogenic tire.
They can get in your skin.
Inside of your skin.
Yeah. It's not comfortable.
In college, Tyler, I won a flag football intramural championship. I don't talk about it enough. It's one of the highlights of my entire life. And we played
Did you score 5 touchdowns like Al Bundy did in one game?
Definitely scored 2. We had one play.
Your older listeners will get that one.
Yeah, Polk High. You're talking about Al Bundy at Polk High scoring 5 touchdowns
in one game.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
You ever see Married with Children, Tyler? Are you familiar with that, or is that before your time?
No, I know of it.
That's weird to me. You don't know about Christina Applegate.
Dude, I know of her.
I was just watching something about her today. I think she has MS.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah, somebody, some other gal that has it, that she was in a movie with, I guess she has it, and they were hanging out, and Christina Applegate was complaining about something with her toes tingling or something.
Yeah.
And she said, "You need to go get checked for MS. That's like one of the telltale signs."
It is.
1 in 3 women are affected. Or no, wait, hold on. It affects women 3 times more than men.
Yes, I'm very familiar with it. There are 2 people in my life that have MS, and it's like a difficult thing. You know, as you get older too. Little sports adjacent right here.
Yeah.
Because you were talking. Was this off air or on air? You were talking about going for your first colonoscopy.
Yeah.
That's like around the corner, and like that's obviously a thing I know you're comfortable talking about.
Oh yeah.
So you're about to go for your first one because you're at that age.
Yep. 51.
And my father recently went for colonoscopy and discovered some things. So I was like, as you have these conversations as you grow older, you feel like, well, more and more people are afflicted. Here's the thing: we're all just older now.
Yeah.
Like everyone around us also older.
Yeah.
We're not the kids we used to be. We're not Tyler's age.
No.
Where he doesn't know anyone with anything going on. We're all old men.
Oh yeah. Old man River.
Do you want me to hold your hand during your colonoscopy? I accidentally said hand.
No, I've got a plan for this. So what I'm going to do is what's going on here? I feel fuzzy. You hear that?
Yeah, I do hear that.
What is it? Is that better?
I don't know. Might be better.
Hello. Yeah. So what I was going to do is I was going to take a piece of paper and I was going to fold it up.
Okay.
Probably about.
I think you can only fold a paper 7 times. I saw that
a note size about this big.
Okay. Well,
then I'll probably fold it one more time.
This is 2 inches horizontally, 1 inch vertically.
I'm showing it on the camera.
Yeah, on the live stream.
And then what I want to do is I'm going to insert that.
Yeah. Right at the base.
Right at the mid of the crack.
Yeah.
Where it's going to be hidden. But once they start the procedure, they're going to find it.
Put a little note on it.
And I'm going to have a note on it.
Yeah.
And it's going to say, "I've been trying to reach you about your vehicle's extended warranty."
Very smart. Yeah, that's incredibly good. Is it typed or handwritten?
It's handwritten.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whenever we get back, we'll fix Aaron Burnett's mic and we will wrap up this program. Or maybe we have one more break. I'm kind of off on the count. 2 Men On, 95.9 FM and Area AM 610, the Sports Animal.
This report brought to you by Quality by DiLorenzo, Lomas, and Pennsylvania. Quality Buick GMC on Lomas just received a special allocation of new Buicks and GMCs for their 66th anniversary sale. Save with 0.9% financing on select GMC Sierras. Quality by DiLorenzo, Lomas and Pennsylvania. QualityDeal.com.
Traffic right now, still seeing a bit of a slowdown on I-40 westbound between the interchange and Coors. Watch yourself if you're headed that way this evening. I-25 right now moving up to speed in both directions. Your river crossings, Paseo, Alameda, and Montano now, they're all moving up to speed.
The Albuquerque Journal and Business Outlook, when you need local answers. The most reliable and in-depth information about health, safety, jobs, taxes, crime, energy, transportation, or government. Get the answers. Subscribe at abqjournal.com.
If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress, proudly providing New Mexicans with quality furniture and service for over 87 years. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
The Jim Rome Show.
MLB's new rule changes intended to speed up the game are working brilliantly. Games are flying, pace is way up. That means enforcement. Ask Manny Machado of the Padres. He was run after the umpire called him out on an automatic third strike for taking too long to get ready in the box. Games are shorter, and stars are getting ejected for hitting blue with Delta Bravo blasts.
The Jim Rome Show. Weekdays at 10 on 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
It's time to renew New Mexico. If you have Medicaid or SNAP, you must renew to keep your benefits. If you have moved, update your contact information at yes.state.nm.us or call 1-800-283-4465. You will be mailed a turquoise envelope when it is time to renew. Your Medicaid and SNAP benefits are very important. To learn more, go to renew.hsd.nm.gov and Renew New Mexico.
Sorry, but we actually have a wait list for our Monstera.
Shaw's greenhouse is really bringing in the green.
We can't keep snake plants in stock.
She needs a construction manager to build on her roots and grow.
We could add a whole section for ferns. Here we'd have dahlias, dahlias, and more dahlias.
Indeed can help her hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. You can schedule and conduct virtual interviews all from your employer dashboard. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
O'Reilly. Protect your vehicle's engine with Syntec and O'Reilly Auto Parts. Syntec Premium Full Synthetic Motor Oil is formulated for today's engines to dissipate heat and friction and reduce wear. Get 5 quarts of Syntec Full Synthetic and a MicroGuard Select filter for just $33.99. Limits apply. See store for details. Get Syntec only at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
In 2022, the Hermit's Peak and Calf Canyon fires devastated parts of northern New Mexico. Fiesta Subaru has been restoring and replanting many of these areas. But we're not doing it alone. Our customers have been donating trees to help with the restoration. Thanks to their generosity, 25,000 seedlings will be planted in areas affected by these wildfires. At Fiesta Subaru on Lomas, we're committed to making a positive impact on our environment because it's the right thing to do.
Purchase new wiper blades from O'Reilly Auto Parts today and we'll install them for free. See better and drive safer with O'Reilly Auto Parts.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
How long does it take to tackle a home project? With Angie, you could cross it off your list before this ad is over. Just tell us what you need, indoor or outdoor, repair or redesign, and we handle the rest, sending a top pro to get it done. You don't have to lift a finger, except to tap the screen or click the mouse. Plus, Angie is free to use. So bring us your next home project, and we'll bring it home. Download the app or go to Angie.com. That's ANGI.com to get started.
Do you owe more than $10,000 in back taxes? Good news. There's a new way out. It's called the Fresh Start Initiative. Call U.S. Tax Shield, A+ rated with the BBB. 800-391-5063 for your free consultation and let U.S. Tax Shield protect you from the IRS.
Need a little good news in your life? Well, here's the deal. State Farm has new, lower car insurance rates in New Mexico, so you can get the service and convenience of State Farm agent Art Sandoval at an even better price. That's right, State Farm can help you save more cash and get the good neighbor service you deserve. Art Sandoval is ready to help you save in Albuquerque. Call Art today at 338-0300. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Managing your online presence takes time, effort, and expertise. It can overwhelm even the savviest business owner. So, meet Cumulus Boost. We're experts at boosting the online presence for businesses of every type. We make sure potential customers can easily find you and really like what they find. Your website, online listings, consumer reviews, and more. Cumulus Boost, online at cumulusboost.com. CUMULUS Boost.com.
The only part of your morning that doesn't suck. The Opening Drive with Jeff Symbieta and JJ Buck. Weekday mornings from 7 till 10 on 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
How many more breaks do we have, Tyler? I got this whole thing messed up. We have 2. We have 2 more breaks in 16 minutes.
Yeah, we'll be quick.
I tell you what, dude. Wish I had the NFL PA on my back. Welcome back to the program. I'm Fred Slow. Aaron Burnett in with me today. Let's go.
What?
Talking NFL draft.
Since there's no Buck on the afternoon show, can I be Aaron Buck Burnett?
That microphone's garbage. We're going to get you a new one.
Yeah, how about this?
That's way
Here we
better.
go. That's much better.
That's the move.
Yeah.
What was up with that other one?
I don't know. I did spill a whole cup of water on the board, though, on the desk.
Hey, it's weird to me how you just mess everything up.
What else have I messed up?
Quarter Celtic.
Quarter Celtic was messed up before I got there. I know who to blame for that one. And,
no names.
It's not
Tyler.
It's not this guy.
It's weird that the day Van Nunley's out of town.
That
R.I.P. Van Nunley.
Sorry, Van.
Former co-host of this program.
I'll tell you what. You remember that break that we did in Phoenix at the Super Bowl? I think it was me, you, and Buck, and
Robert Gibson.
Robert Gibson. We were just cracking up, having a good time. I was like, this has happened twice now, and there's something eerily familiar about this. Something's missing.
What are we talking about right now?
Van was not with us when we were doing those. Really,
it's a different type of fun.
It's a different type of fun.
Yeah,
he's more cerebral fun.
But that's one word.
Keeping it.
Van Nunley, who's no longer with us, we believe, on this heavenly body that is.
Okay,
Earth.
hold on. He's not going to get murdered in Mexico.
We don't know that.
Does he have T-Mobile? We can call him if he's got T-Mobile.
So he has AT&T, which you can. So we're on a business plan, obviously, because we're more than just co-hosts. We're
You guys are
that.
job wives?
We're that.
Yes.
And my phone worked when I was in Mexico. So his will
you
work.
called me from there.
Yeah. And what will need to happen is number one, I told him to share his location with me and he didn't do it.
Okay.
Which I think is unacceptable.
When's he back?
Everyone who's important to me should share their location with me. Tyler, your location, please. Aaron, yours.
No. Not happening. Sorry.
You're going to see me at Knockout Strip Club way more than you want to see me at
All right. That's a place I would already physically be, so I wouldn't need your location.
I used to be a DJ there.
Yes, I did know that.
Did you know that?
Every time we talk about entertainment facilities for adults only, you mention
I was one of the original old school very first DJs there.
That's amazing. I am honored.
Oh. Thank you.
Yeah. Love your work.
Aaron tells me a story about how the EMTs had to come and a guy had a heart attack while there. And then afterwards, Aaron gets on the microphone and he's like, if you want more heart-stopping action.
Here's Cinnamon on the main stage.
We wrap it up with NFL draft talk whenever we get back. 2 Men On 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal.
Last year, you gave us books, and we gave you beer. You remember, Tom Brady was still a buck. The Sports Animal is doing it again with JPR Decorative Gravel and Blake's Lottaburger for the Rock and Brew Book Drive. Bring new or gently used children's books to participating breweries, and you'll receive $1 off each beer you buy that day. Breweries like Red Door Brewing, Canteen Brewhouse, Steelbender, Marble Brewery, and lots more. Save $1 off a beer while fighting illiteracy in New Mexico. Get a full list of drop-off locations online now at sportsanimалabq.com.
My brother-in-law died suddenly, and now my sister and her kids have to sell their home. That's why I told my husband we could not put off getting life insurance any longer. An agent offered us a 10-year, $500,000 policy for nearly $50 a month. Then we called SelectQuote. SelectQuote found us identical coverage for only $19 a month, a savings of $369 a year.
Whether you need a $500,000 policy or a $5 million policy, SelectQuote could save you more than 50% on term life insurance.
For your free quote, call SelectQuote at 1-800-452-5050. That's 1-800-452-5050. Or go to SelectQuote.com. 1-800-452-5050. That's 1-800-452-5050.
SelectQuote. We shop. You save. Full details on example policies at selectquote.com/commercials.
I hired CertaPro painters to paint the inside of my home. They did such an amazing job. They're doing the outside of my home, and I can't wait. Schedules fill up fast. Now's the time to plan your project. They're honest, clean, thoughtful, and your home will look brand new. Each CertaPro painter's business is independently owned and operated. Schedule your free estimate at CertaPro.com. That's Certa with a C for your home or business.
With every other attorney in town talking about winning and how much they've won, it's time we look at the facts and set the record straight. Lerner Rowe has helped over 150,000 people collect billions of dollars for their injuries, with over $1 billion recovered in the last 5 years alone. We have over 50 attorneys and over 400 legal professionals and their resources to fight for you. The reality is, there's Lerner Rowe, then there's everybody else.
Lerner Rowe can get you more. Call 544-4444.
Multi-state offices. Carlos Obri Espinosa is the managing attorney, 2711 Carlisle Boulevard, Northeast Albuquerque. Glenn Lerner is only licensed in Nevada.
Before you plant a garden this year, stop by your local Just Sprinkler store. You need to perk up that soil with handcrafted garden compost from Soilutions. Composting not only helps you grow huge and healthy vegetables, but it saves water too. A big deal in our dry climate. Pick up a bag or buy in bulk at the Just Sprinkler store near you, or ask them about affordable delivery. Stock up with a huge selection of Bonnie plants too. Celebrate spring at JustSprinklers.com.
You're gonna just love Just Sprinklers.
Cards issued by Sutton Bank and Celtic Bank, members of DIC. Terms and conditions apply.
Are you the decision maker in your company? Consider this. For the first time in decades, there's a better option for a corporate card and spend management platform. Meet Ramp, the only corporate card and spend management system designed to help you spend less money so you can make more. Most corporate credit cards offer points as incentives, but those points amount to less than their worth in real cash value. Ramp's business cards offer you cash back, real money in your pocket. Plus, you control who spends what with each vendor. And Ramp's software collects and verifies receipts automatically, which means you'll stop wasteful spending and close your books in hours instead of days. Businesses that use Ramp add up to 3.5% to their bottom line the first year. If you're a decision maker, adding Ramp could be one of the best decisions you've ever made. And now get $250 when you join Ramp. Just go to ramp.com/sports. Ramp.com/sports. ramp.com/sports.
Ladies, fall in.
What's up, Coach?
You can't play soccer in sweatpants and dresses.
Don't you think we know that? If we had real team uniforms, we wouldn't embarrass you like this.
Point taken. I'll make a call.
Time for real team uniforms and professional office apparel. Graphic Connection has great designs, years of experience, and over 300,000 products.
Coach, these new uniforms are awesome!
Right? Told you I'd take care of it.
Graphic Connection.
The Duke City's home for sports.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
That's a yes.
This is 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
It's NFL Draft Week. I'm not going.
Do you remember when we interviewed Ryan Leaf?
Yeah.
Wasn't he like the first NFL? Was he a number one pick?
He was.
Yeah, he didn't do so well.
He was a number 2 pick, one behind Peyton Manning.
Peyton Manning, that's right. Yeah, smart pick.
You know, he didn't have the best professional run, but his recovery story has been very good.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. For sure.
Well, and you and I specifically, who are we? You know, to be like, we both have found second lives professionally.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Tyler is still doing his Ryan Leaf journey.
Is he?
Yeah.
It was some kind of Leaf journey.
Bryce Young. So it's draft week. It's NFL draft week.
We'll talk after the show. Doug.
There we go. I'm not going. It's in Kansas City. I can't.
You should go.
I talked about going. I had met with the Mr. Irrelevant people about going, but the aforementioned stuff going on with my dad.
Yeah.
I was like,
Well, I think Van blew that for us too.
I had a conversation afterwards to save it.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
Okay. That's good.
Yeah. The Panthers are going to take Bryce Young, number 1 overall, and I'm into it. It seems a little bit like a gamble. He's a little dude, cool, little, like in NFL size. He's not actually a little dude.
So is he like Drew Brees size? Or are we talking like Doug Flutie size?
He's got Van's exact measurables.
Okay. What's Van, 6 foot?
No.
He's not?
5'10".
He's 5'10". Okay.
What are you, 6 foot?
6 foot.
Yeah.
You're like 6'8", right?
Ish.
What's it like to be a giant?
It's neat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You always get to look down on people.
Yeah, I'm better than everyone. Are we still talking about height?
We were talking about height. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not so bad.
Yeah.
There's a lot of pluses. Like if there's a crowded bar, like I get served first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they see you.
Correct.
Yeah.
If I'm at like a towny bar and there's like a pretty like New Mexican, like Hispanic girl, and she's like, "Oh, you're tall and white." So that usually helps me a lot. They do this when they go, "You're not from here?" Oh.
Am I 5'7"? No, I'm not.
Correct. And they're like, "What do you know about Machismo?" And I'm like, "I've never met Mr. Cheesemo. I don't know. Is his wife nice?"
Oh, that's funny.
The rumor has it that the Minnesota Vikings are going to trade up with the Houston Texans to take Will Levis, the quarterback out of Kentucky, number 2. What? Why wouldn't Houston just take him right there? This NFL draft don't make no sense to me.
The only draft that's made sense to me in recent years was
Russia's right now.
When Kansas City traded up for Patrick Mahomes. That was insight.
Pretty smart move.
That was a smart move.
Coming out of Texas Tech could do that.
I don't think people had him on. I don't think they were that hot on him.
Oh, I agree.
Andy Reid just knew something.
When he went middle of the first, too.
Yeah.
And it's Will Levis, no offense to Kentucky, and I know you got the numbers and that of 100 pass attempts, only one was batted down at the line, but I don't care about any of that stuff. I need dudes that play with dudes, and I need those dudes to be winners. Will Levis was not that. Kentucky was not that. Bryce Young was.
Yeah.
Bryce Young played at Alabama.
Knows how to win.
Knows how to win. Anthony Richardson played at Florida. Knows how to win. Will Levis, who I'm excited about, I like his videos. Good on social media. CJ Stroud played at Ohio State. Knows how to win.
Yeah.
Will Levis, Kentucky.
Hey, when do you think we're going to see a transgender woman?
Okay.
Excuse me, a transgender man
Little
try to play in the NFL?
Little KKOB making the airwaves right now.
No. I'm just curious. I mean, you guys, I'm sure you've talked about that before, right?
So we stay a little bit away from it.
Why is that?
By choice. So me personally, I think your own thing.
Sure.
Like if you're biologically a dude and you want to play sports, play biologically sports dudes. You're biologically a gal and you want to play sports, play biologically sports gal. If you are transitioning from one to the other, either way, let's just have a third one.
A trans league?
Trans league.
Okay. I'm just wondering if it's ever going to happen because you see a lot of these, these college kids. Some people are up in arms about it. Some people are okay.
Are you talking about like swimming or are you talking about like football?
I'm just talking about sports in general. I'm talking about tennis. I'm talking about football. I'm talking about golf, basketball.
The thing with the NFL is there's not enough prep for a person going through those life decisions to get to the professional level. So you won't have the development. You won't have the assistance. You won't have the help. You won't have the literal coaching.
So you wouldn't have the know-how. You wouldn't know the ins and outs of the schemes and everything that you need to know to be able to perform at that level.
Well, I'm not talking about intelligence level. I'm talking about like
no.
Opportunity
You're talking
exposure.
about yeah, exactly.
Because I mean, the greatest athlete to ever transition, Kris Jenner, Caitlyn Jenner. Oh, I didn't mean to make a joke there. You know what I'm trying to say.
I know what you're trying to say. Yeah. No.
And
decathlete.
Yeah. And how are you going to find that in the NFL? You would have to find an athlete that got there on the traditional male path. And then at the time of entering it or the time there decided to make the transition. And I don't believe you will see that because physically speaking, it doesn't lend you to advantage. And I don't think you would have the other way, lady to dude.
Okay.
I think.
I just know we see a lot of dudes that are now ladies.
And vice versa.
I want to see the ladies that become dudes go into sports.
They're in pro wrestling.
Are they?
Yeah.
Okay.
They do well.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Nia Jax.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't watch wrestling.
I mean, she was the women's champion, but she, at an earlier point in her life, was a he.
Okay.
Good show today, man.
Hey, thanks for letting me hang out.
Yeah, this was a lot of fun. Tyler, final words?
At Quaalude Ty on Instagram. That's it.
I didn't know that was a thing.
That's it.
Lude Ty. Cool. Aaron Burnett, you on KKOB at all this week?
Next week, Wednesday through Friday, filling in for TJ.
Good job, everyone. GG.
Bye.
Telling it like it is.
It doesn't